The following is a special sports presentation from the EAB Sports Network.
It's time for Nettleton Raider football on Nettleton Raider Athletics and 101.3 Bob FM. Presented by NEA Baptist, the Army National Guard, Kavanaugh Auto Group, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, and First National Bank. Now, here's the voice of Raider football, Cade Carlton.
After another successful season last year where the Raiders finished second in the 5A East and qualified for the state playoffs, new faces and some key contributors will look to continue the recent stretch of success that has helped them reach the state playoffs in 6 consecutive years. Hello again, everybody. I'm Cade Carlton, welcoming you to Nettleton for tonight's season opener against Vilonia as we enter in on the First National Bank pregame show. Last year, the Raiders racked up the offensive numbers, averaging 381 yards of offense per game and over 200 yards on the ground. Now new faces in the backfield will be the story of the offense as senior Javion Lyons takes over at quarterback, while Kalmari Harrell will now elevate to running back 1. Meanwhile, defensively, they will start 7 players tonight who saw game action a season ago. Vilonia is coming off of a 3-7 season last year. They returned 15 total starters from that team and defeated Heber Springs 20-14 in their benefit game last week. Meanwhile, Nettleton defeating Southside in a benefit game last week as well. It's the first meeting between Nettleton and Vilonia since 2003. Can the Raiders start the season 1-0? We'll soon find out. More to come as we continue along on the First National Bank pregame show right after this. This is Nettleton Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We are lifesavers, life changers, and those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We're here when you need us most. We are NEA Baptist.
Welcome to One. Get paid $200 to open a new checking account with First National Bank. Take advantage of our Plus One promotion to receive up to $500 when you open a new CD and checking in one visit. Stop by any of our First National Bank locations to take advantage of these limited time offers. You first, always. Must set up recurring direct deposit to receive $200 reward. Payout occurs after 90 days. Learn more at fnbank.net/specials. Additional terms apply. Member FDIC.
Huge savings now at every Kavanaugh dealership. Kavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Kavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to KavanaughCars.com.
Whether you're competing on the field, training for your next race, or staying active with your friends on the pickleball court, the team at Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to keep you moving.
And we'd like to welcome our newest addition, Dr. John Groulet.
Don't wait. A limited number of same-day appointments are available for trusted orthopedic care close to home. Visit JOSM on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, keeping NEA moving.
Some say it was for the college money, some say it was for the job skills, and some say it was for the pride of the uniform. The reasons we joined the Army National Guard may vary, but being there for our brothers and sisters and our communities is what matters most. From deployments overseas to helping during national disasters at home, we are dedicated to helping each other succeed in every mission. Be a part of our team. Talk to a recruiter about the Army National Guard today.
Sponsored by the Army National Guard and this station.
Continuing along with our pregame coverage tonight as we get set for Nettleton and Vilonia in the season opener. Joined alongside Nettleton head football coach Stephen Hampton. Coach, first off, I'm sure a lot of excitement to get out on the field tonight, but I know it was a very productive summer and off season for your team building into this game tonight.
Yeah, we felt like we had a really good summer off season and then in fall camp up to this point. A lot kids have been committed. They've shown up consistently, put in a lot of work, and we're just ready to get out and play our first ball game and start, building on this season.
You've had a pretty busy week so far. Coach's show, the tailgate tour, you had the pep rally on Thursday. I know there's a lot of excitement around not only this game tonight, but around this season for Nettleton football.
Yeah. I think our administration has done a good job of scheduling events and creating an atmosphere of excitement. And then, obviously we got to go out and perform, and that's the main thing. If we perform well and play well, that's just going to add to the excitement, from not only this week, but the weeks to come. And so I know our kids are looking forward to it. They prepared, they're ready, and so we're just ready to go. Just let it loose.
You did get a chance to play another opponent last week in the benefit game against Southside. What were your takeaways from that game?
Well, we had some question marks on defense, especially going into it. And so, we were pleased with how our kids played on that side of the ball. I thought they played, flew around. Obviously, there's mistakes that were made, but, overall the effort was great. And then offensively, I thought Javion did a great job of managing the game, distributing the ball. Coach Wilson got him going early with just a quick screen to Donovan, and Donovan takes it 70 yards. So I just thought those guys played well, and executed, and we're going to need to continue to build on the success we had in the scrimmage this week.
Yeah, offensively, you've got a couple of new starters in the backfield. Javion Lyons getting the start at quarterback. Kalmari Harrell, who played quite a bit last year, now moves into the running back spot. How much has that backfield been able to progress throughout the summer months?
Well, they both had great off seasons and summers as far as training and getting their bodies, ready for the upcoming season. Now it's just a matter of fine tuning. I think Kalmari he had a pretty good scrimmage, but I don't believe it was his best. And I think there's things that he learned. He saw him film. We probably missed a couple of holes there, inside, and I think that's a learning process for him. But I thought Javion, he pulled the ball down at times when he needed to, and then there's times where he kept his eyes downfield, made a big pass to Jordan Orr. And so if he can continue to do those things and protect the football, we're going to be pretty good on offense.
Defensively, some guys that are maybe making some of their first starts tonight, but then too, a lot of seniors, a lot of juniors, and so you do have a lot of experience on that side of the ball.
Yeah, we do. We got guys that have played, like Kyler Robertson, he played a lot for us last year, but he played outside. So this year he's moving to an inside backer. So it's just an adjustment. James Jackson, the same thing. He started at corner. Now he's playing, our nickel or star position. So, those guys got some experience, but it's just in new roles now. But we got some talented kids on that side. We got a couple of All-Staters. We got Kylan Hendricks on the back end, him and Desmond, kind of 1A and 1B, and then we got DJ McHouston, on the defensive line, and he's going to be a handful. And now we just got to get those guys around them, filling in and playing their role. And we feel like we've got a chance to be pretty solid defensively.
It's Vilonia tonight to open the season. First time Nettleton and Vilonia have met in over 20 years. What do you know about tonight's opponent?
Well, not a lot, as far as this year's team. We're basing it off of their scrimmage, and not a lot to go on. But, traditionally, in the past few years, they like to air it out. They like to spread you out, throw the ball around. So I know our DBs will be excited about that, because that's not something that we get a lot of in our conference. And just tough, hard-nosed kids. They got a pretty good quarterback, a good running back, a solid offensive line. And so, we're expecting, them to come out and try to throw the ball around. And, got to go make plays. Our guys, are ready for that and ready for that opportunity, and just ready to turn it loose.
Last thing, Coach, keys to the game tonight for your team to get off to a 1-0 start of the season.
Well, we want to start fast. We've been practicing really fast. We've been going good on good, this whole week. And so we expect that to pay dividends for us, to be able to go out. Last year we felt like we were slow starters. People called us a second half team. And we just wanted to really be able to start games faster. That's why we've gone good on good. So the speed of the game shouldn't affect us. So we want to get off to a fast start, obviously create turnovers, limit turnovers on offense, and just Let our guys go make plays, do what they do. Jordan Orr, go make explosive plays. Javion Lyons, do the same thing. Cal Murray, and then defensively, get after them. Just play relentless, pursue the football, all the things you need to do to be successful.
Coach, appreciate the time. Best of luck tonight.
Thank you. Go Raiders.
That's Nettleton head football coach Stephen Hampton joining us on the pregame show. More to come as we continue along next. After this, Nettleton football will continue in a moment.
Around here, there's two ways to get a car wash. There's Tommy's Express Car Wash, and then there's everyone else. Tommy's Express uses the newest, most innovative technology in the auto wash industry with an easy load conveyor belt system, plus free vacuum and mat washers. Download the Tommy's Express app and find out how easy life can be with a Tommy Club Unlimited membership. Tommy's Express Car Wash with 3 Jonesboro locations: Highland and Caraway, on Hilltop, and at 3528 Southern Creek Lane, just off Southwest Drive.
Evolve Bank and Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans, specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank and Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank and Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank and Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank and Trust, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
At Arkansas Children's, every medical breakthrough begins with imagination. Visit our hospitals and you'll see evidence of our biggest expansion of pediatric healthcare ever. Experts are coming from around the world to become a part of Arkansas Children's, to join us in imagining the next discoveries in cardiology or allergy care, to prevent asthma or stop cancer. From life-saving pediatric heart surgeries to the discoveries yet to come. Imagine what's next with Arkansas Children's.
Garner Family Pharmacy loves our local high schools. They're proud to support a healthier Jonesboro through their passionate, personalized pharmacy. Garner Family Pharmacy knows you've got a lot going on, and navigating your medications can be confusing. That's why they offer free delivery, multiple quick service drive-through lanes, and many other different ways to connect with their team to answer your questions and serve your healthcare needs. Visit Garner Family Pharmacy, 765 East Matthews in Jonesboro, on Facebook and Instagram, and at GarnerFamilyRx.com.
When disaster hits your home, fire, flood, or storm, who do you call first?
You call us. I'm Nate Easley with Cleanway Restoration. We've got 24/7 emergency response and a team ready to handle the damage fast.
And here's what makes Cleanway different. When the cleanup is done, they don't walk away.
We rebuild from new flooring and drywall to roofing and full restorations. We handle everything start to finish.
One call, one team. Cleanway Restoration and Construction.
Visit us at cleanwayrestoration.com or call 800-570-2320. We're here when you need us most.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any two for $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any two for only $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
Continuing along on the First National Bank pregame show as we welcome you back inside to Raider Field at Nettleton High School ahead of kickoff tonight in the first meeting between Nettleton and Vilonia since 2003. Time now to take a look at the starting lineups tonight, and we'll start first for Vilonia. Offensively, the receiving core consists of sophomore Braxton Zappa, senior Jackson Ringgold, and Javid Hollinsworth, the junior. The tight end is Audie Flemings, and on the offensive line, Kason Cawthon and Jet Sanson, both seniors, are the starting tackles. The left guards, also seniors, Dallas Bryant and Carson Callahan, and Damian Graham is the center. The running back is Hunter Harwood, a 5'6 junior who last year rushed for 136 yards. And the starting quarterback is Cooper Hansen, a 5'11 junior, a first-year starter who moves from wide receiver, played wide receiver in junior high and last year in high school. Defensively, the defensive ends are Sophomore Kason Jaco and junior Blaine Mack. The defensive tackle is John Duncan, a senior. The linebacking core consists of sophomore Hunter Crow, along with junior David Smith, senior Von Fronbarger, and also senior Ryan Deal. The quarterbacks are Robert Myers and Mason Gunter, both sophomores, and the safeties are Parker Hickman, a junior, and Brody Williams, a senior. Luke Robinson will handle the kicking duties for Vilonia tonight, who is coached by Kyle Russell. Vilonia coming off of a 3-7 season a year ago. They were tabbed 8th in the 5A Central by Hootens this year, and this year they're also transitioning from the 5A West to the 5A Central. They'll work out of the spread offensively, also will employ multiple fronts defensively tonight. They returned 7 offensive starters and 8 defensive starters from last year's team, and last week they won their benefit game 20-14 against Heber Springs. We'll get you caught up on the Nettleton starting lineups when we continue along on the First National Bank pregame show next. This is Nettleton Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
No 2 jobs look the same around here, and the truck you drive shouldn't either. Right now at Glen St. Ford, we've got more new and used trucks and SUVs than we've ever had before. Different trims, different looks. Built for whatever your job calls for, whether it's farming, construction, or taking your kids to school. Come see us at Glen St. Ford and let us help you find the right vehicle at the right price.
Glen St. and God bless our troops.
There's a big difference between a bank with branches in Arkansas and a bank that's owned in Arkansas. At Farmers and Merchants Bank, banking is personal. Local decisions are made by people who live and work right here in Northeast Arkansas. We're committed to the people, businesses, and future of the communities that we call home. Keep your money local and help Jonesboro grow. Call Randy Beers or me, Kim Hauge, today. Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric.
Nettleton High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
Attention, members and guests.
It's time to get lost at Lost Pizza. Come in now and try their Beekeeper Pizza, drizzled with farm fresh honey, loaded with delicious cupping pepperonis and fresh basil. And make sure to come by during Lost Pizza's happy hour, 7 days a week, with half-price drinks and half-price appetizers from 2 to 6. Visit their Southwest Drive and Hilltop locations in Jonesboro. Order at lostpizza.com or download and order through the Lost Pizza app.
Your vehicle is a personal and important investment. At Central Collision Center, we're more than collision repair. We do everything from minor paint touch-ups and windshield replacements to framework. We're committed to customer satisfaction and provide the highest quality of service. At Central Collision Center, we provide honest and expert auto care and offer a written lifetime warranty and on-site rental car arrangements. Stop by or give us a call today to schedule your free estimate. Central Collision Center. Professional, convenient, reliable. Behind Central Chevrolet on Stadium and online at centralcollisionctr.com.
Hi, I'm Bob Moore with Moore Air Conditioning. We've been keeping your family cool all summer and warm all winter for over 50 years. We're proud to announce that we now offer full plumbing services from leaky pipes to clogged drains. We've got you covered. Call 870-336-2023 or visit us at mooreac.com for all your HVAC and plumbing needs. You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
Continuing along on the First National Bank pregame show tonight as we get you set for Nettleton and Vilonia in the season opening game. Nettleton On quite the run right now. They have finished with a winning record in 8 of the last 9 seasons, and they've now qualified for the playoffs in 6 straight years. Their longest playoff run this century came in 2016 and in 2017, where they advanced to the state semifinals. And in 2017, Stephen Hampton, who is the second winningest coach in program history at 80 wins, was the head coach. They finished 6-5 last season, advancing to the playoffs, falling to Morrilton in the first round. They returned 9 starters off of last year's team, including 6 on the offensive side of the ball. Coach Hampton entering year 13 as the head coach at Nettleton. He's had a winning record in 9 of those 13 years. Has coached over 25 players that have gone on to play college football. Also has lifted Nettleton to 2 conference titles in his tenure and has guided them to a 48-22 mark at home while he has been the head coach. Also, over the last 10 seasons, has helped guide the Raiders to a 26-7 mark in non-conference play. They've had a winning record in non-conference play in 9 of the last 10 seasons and have gone undefeated 6 times. First meeting between Nettleton and Vilonia since October 10th of 2003. Nettleton trails the Lifetime Series 2-0. Vilonia taking that meeting in 2003 by the score of 37-0. Getting you caught up on the Nettleton starting lineups tonight. At one receiver, it's Jordan Orr, a 6'1 senior. Last year racked up nearly 220 receiving yards, averaging 16.5 yards per catch and 2 touchdowns. Donovan Mitchell, a 5'11 junior, also a receiver. Kevin Sanders, a sophomore, rounds out the receiving corps. The tight end is Hayden Hunt, a 5'11 junior. And up front of the offensive line, Jamin Brownlee, a junior, will be the left tackle. Channing Bean, a senior, is the left guard. Sir Jonathan Freeman, who was an all-state selection a season ago, a senior at center. James Harold is the right guard, a junior, and Uriah Murray, a junior, is the right tackle. Javion Lyons making his first start at quarterback tonight. Did appear in some games last year when 11 of 19 through the air for 183 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 2 interceptions. Kalmari Harrell elevates to running back 1 this year, a 5'9 junior who had 46 carries for 321 yards a season ago. Also had 5 catches for 23 yards as well. Nettleton will be without a star defensive end, DJ McHouston, tonight. Starting at his place is Rayshawn Smith. The other defensive end is James Millbrooks, a 5'10 junior, and the defensive tackles are sophomore Caleb Gammons and junior Tyquez Cannon. The linebacking core consists of Caleb Archill, a 5'9 senior, Kyler Robertson, a senior, and also James Jackson, a senior as well. The 2 quarterbacks are Desmond Copeland, a senior, and Tyler Holmes, a senior. The safeties are senior Kylan Hendricks and junior Christian McDaniel. Josh Wright will handle the kicking, a 5'8 senior, number 26. Javion Lyons will be the punter. At punt return, it's Kylan Hendricks. Kick return, it will be Paul Sisk along with Kevin Sanders for Nettleton tonight. We'll take one final time out of the First National Bank pregame show. Come back and be close to kickoff right after this. Nettleton and Vilonia, the season opener, is coming up next. This is Nettleton Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Bob Moore with Moore Air Conditioning. We've been keeping your family cool all summer and warm all winter for over 50 years. We're proud to announce that we now offer full plumbing services from leaky pipes to clogged drains. We've got you covered. Call 870-336-2023 or visit us at mooreac.com for all your HVAC and plumbing needs. You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
This is Keith Baird with the Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
There's nothing like cheering for your team. You pack the stands, you wear the colors. At First Security, we get it, because we're cheering right there beside you. And with a Mascot debit card, you can rep your school colors on game day. and every day. It's just one more way we show our love for the communities we call home. Choose the power of personal with community banking from First Security. Bank better, member FDIC.
Attention, members and guests.
Calling all Red Wolves fans, The Social in Greensboro Village is your official A-State game day destination. Pre-game with cold drinks and killer eats. Catch every away game at their watch parties. And after home games, the party's just getting started with live music and late night fun. Game day specials, great eats, and family fun. Always social, always game day ready. Follow The Social on Facebook and Instagram and make your next Red Wolves Saturday legendary.
Your hometown go-to shop for outdoor equipment and service is Allied Small Engines. Allied is your local dealer for the best brands on the market, including Exmark, Stihl, Echo, Shindiwa, and Billy Goat. Find everything you need to dominate your yard when you visit Allied Small Engines. And when you need maintenance, Allied is there to make sure your equipment keeps running as hard as you do. Find Allied Small Engines on Facebook and go see them just off Stadium Boulevard at 3022 Peabody Drive in Jonesboro.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
Just about 4.5 minutes away from kickoff tonight for Nettleton and Vilonia in the season opener for the Raiders this year. And the lone home game they'll play in non-conference play. They'll be on the road at Gosnell next week before wrapping up the non-conference portion of the season at Blytheville in a couple of weeks. Again, Nettleton coming off of another winning season last year, 6-5. They finished second in the 5A East, advancing to the playoffs a season ago, and they return 9 starters from that team from last year, and a lot of offensive success last year. They averaged right at 300 yards per game. Right at 210 yards came on the ground, rushing for 2,310 yards on the season. And they had 3 rushers top 300 yards last year, including Kalmari Harrell, who rushed 46 times for 321 yards. Also, an active defense a season ago. They forced an average of 2 turnovers per game last year, 13 interceptions, and 7 forced fumbles, including 1 pick six. Overall, 8 different players forced at least 1 turnover for Nettleton a season ago, and looking to continue the non-conference success they have had over the last 10 years, a 26-7 mark in non-conference play dating back to the start of the 2015-2016 season. They've had a winning record in non-conference play in 9 of the last 10 years. We will just about be set for kickoff when we return to Raider Field right after this. Nettleton and Vilonia is coming up next. You're listening to Nettleton Raider Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Precision Lawn Management brings expert care to every yard they service. Every blade of grass is cut just right. Every edge is trimmed with sharp accuracy. Every landscape is designed with an expert touch because precision matters. Like a surgeon's steady hands in the operating room, an artist's perfect brushstroke, or a pilot making a flawless landing. True professionals don't settle for good enough. When it comes to your lawn, neither should you. Call Precision Lawn Management today at 870-275-5769. Precision Lawn Management, because a great lawn is no accident.
At Crown Trophy in Jonesboro, they know what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies, plaques, and medals to awards and even custom apparel, Crown Trophy helps you honor moments that matter. They're proud to support local high school athletics because building champions starts right here in our community. Visit Crown Trophy on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro and on Facebook. Crown Trophy, nationally known, locally owned.
You love your truck, and Plaza Tire Service is here to help you make it even better. We've got wheels, leveling kits, and of course, the area's largest selection of light truck tires. With ATs and mud tires up to 35s and bigger, Plaza Tire Service has you covered. The pros at Plaza Tire Service can help you select a great combination that will work with your truck. Plus, with our Plaza Tire Service card or no credit needed financing, your upgrades can be easy on your budget. So take your truck from stock to spectacular with Plaza Tire Service.
Getting you set for kickoff tonight between Nettleton and Vilonia. We are just about set to go. Nettleton comes out in the black jerseys. Gold stripes across the chest. Nettleton in script in gold across the middle of the jerseys and black pants. Gold helmets. And this year, they've added the spear back on the side of the helmets for the first time since 2020. Meanwhile, for Vilonia, white helmets, a red stripe going along the side of the helmet, white jerseys with red lettering and numbers, and red pants for Vilonia. For Nettleton, Paul Sisk and Kevin Sanders will be back to receive the opening kickoff tonight. Luke Robinson will handle the kickoff for Vilonia. Just about set to go in the season opener. Glad you're with us from our NEA Baptist broadcast position here at Nettleton. NEA Baptist is healthcare for the next century. Robinson set to kick it away. And we are underway in the 2026 season, fielded at the 15-yard line across the 20-25, cuts back right, inside the 25, down to the 30-yard line. A good return on the opening kickoff by Kevin Sanders, and the Nettleton offense will set up first down and 10. We'll get to see first-year starter Javion Lyons. Coach Hampton talking to him before the season, mentioned he's a guy that waited his turn to be the starting quarterback, and he'll lead the Nettleton offense onto the field here. Three receivers, twins to the right, and H-back lined up off tackle to the left. Harold to the left, now to the right, now to the left of Lyons in the backfield. Pop pass called across the 35, across the 40, across midfield, 45-40, 35, spinning out of bounds at the 33-yard line is Jordan Orr. First down, Nettleton, and then some, as Orr takes it from the 30-yard line all the way to the opposite 35-yard line. A gain of 35 on the pass play from Lyons to Orr, and a good start to this season opener for the Nettleton offense. Twin receivers out right. We'll send a man in motion, and penalty flags hit the field. That was Paul Sisk, who was in motion. And we'll see what the penalty is. Nettleton backing up, so this is going to be on the Raiders. They'll spot the ball at the 41-yard line. So the official marking was the 36, not the 35. And it's first down and 15 for Nettleton. Three receivers. They'll send Sisk in motion. Give it on the handoff here to Harrell. Running off tackle left side. And Harrell is going nowhere there. Coming in to make the tackle is the sophomore Luke Robinson. No gain on the play. So second and 15 coming up. Lyons to Orr for 35 yards on the first play of the drive. Got Nettleton into the Vilonia side of the 50-yard line, but a false start backed him up, and now it's second down and 15. Lyons fakes the handoff, tried to throw the screen pass left side. It goes in and out of the hands of Donovan Mitchell. Falls incomplete, and it's third down and 15. 11:08 to go in the opening quarter. No score. Nettleton and Vilonia on the game's first drive. Now four receivers, twins to either direction here. Vilonia with a three-man front. Lyons looks over to the sideline for instructions. Play clock at 12. Lyons relays the message to the offensive line. Now Harrell will split out as a receiver. Bad snap, and it's going to be recovered by Vilonia. The snap came in a little bit low, and falling on top of the football was Blaine Mack, the defensive end. So a turnover on the opening drive for Nettleton, and Vilonia will take over first down and 10. So for the Vilonia offense, they'll be led on the field by the quarterback, Cooper Hansen. Hunter Harwood will be the running back. 4 receivers. Now Harwood will flex into the backfield as the running back here. H-back lined up off tackle to the left. Fake the screen to Harwood. Throw it out left side. This is caught across the 50, across the 45, down to the 44-yard line. In on the stop for Nettleton was Kylan Hendricks. So a gain of 8, and it brings up 2nd down and 2. The pop pass on 1st down and 10 for Vilonia. Clock rolling, 10:37 to go here in the opening quarter. Twin receivers split out to the right side. Nettleton with a 4-man box with the linebackers walked up here. Handoff to the running back, and we'll get forward past the 1st down marker. Had a couple of defenders in his face in the backfield, but able to dive forward. And it was Tyquez Cannon that came in to make the stop. They do mark it just shy of that 1st down marker. It'll be 3rd down and inches as we tick under 10 minutes to go in the opening quarter. No score. Nettleton and Vilonia first meeting since 2003. The junior Harwood takes the snap, fakes the handoff, goes over the middle, and a good job in coverage to break up the pass by Kylan Hendricks. So now decision time for Vilonia on 4th down and inches. Hendricks will break up the pass over the middle. 4th down and inches, and Vilonia keeping the offense on the field here. We'll see if this Nettleton defense can come up with a big stop early on in the game. Man in motion, give it on the handoff up the middle. Should be enough for the 1st down for Hunter Harwood. Plows forward down to the 40-yard line before he's stopped by Kylan Hendricks, making his 2nd tackle of the game, and it's 1st down and 10 for Vilonia. Gain of a couple on the play as the ball is spotted at the 40 on the far left hash. Go trips to the right side of the field, the wide side, here on 1st down and 10. Now the running back Harwood motions out of the backfield, has a receiver left side, throw it over the middle, and this is incomplete. Intended target there was Audie Fleming, and the pass came in a little bit low. Fleming made a diving effort but couldn't get to it, and it's 2nd down and 10. Clock stops with 9:21 to go here in the opening quarter. Vilonia transitioning from the 5A West last year now to the 5A Central this year, coming off of a 3-7 season a year ago. Last made the playoffs in 2024. 3 receivers, twins out right. Now they'll motion Harwood into the backfield as the running back here on 2nd down. Lined up to the right of the quarterback, Hansen. It's a keeper by Hansen, runs up the middle. Hansen spins out of 1 tackle, and now will be brought down near the line to gain. And assisting on the effort was Kylan Hendricks, already his 3rd tackle on this opening drive. It's 3rd down and 1 after the 9-yard scramble by the quarterback, Cooper Hansen. Twin receivers out right here. Linebackers walked up on 3rd down and 1. Give it on the handoff, and he's not going to get there. It was to Harwood. He gets wrapped up in the backfield. A host of black jerseys there, and leading the charge for Nettleton, Caleb Archild and Sean Smith. So it brings up 4th down and now about 2, a loss on the play. Vilonia going to keep the offense on the field. Ball spotted at the 32-yard line of the far left hash. They'll overload the left side of the field. Harwood will be the running back to the left of the quarterback, Hansen. Hansen looking to run left side. Hansen has the 1st down, and he's brought down by Caleb Archild, his 2nd tackle. Both have come over the last 2 plays, but it keeps the drive alive for Vilonia. Clock rolling, 8 minutes to go in the opening quarter. No score, but Vilonia inside the 30 The ball spotted in between the 29 and the 28-yard line here. Twin receivers out to the right. That's Ringgold and Zappa to the right. On first down and 10, that's the direction Hansen will scramble. Pressure coming, and Hansen goes down. Sacked in the backfield by James Jackson. All the way back to the 34-yard line. Jackson with the first tackle for loss for Nettleton in the game. And it's a loss of 6, second down and 16. As we get set to tick under 7 minutes to go here in the opening quarter. Hansen was looking to scramble a bit on the bootleg to the right. Jackson met him right in the backfield for the sack, and now Vilonia head coach Kyle Russell will call for a timeout with 6:53 to go in the opening quarter. We'll step aside for a 1-minute timeout with them. No score, Nettleton and Vilonia. This is Nettleton Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
More reasons to go to Wings to Go. TVs everywhere and variety of wings. From mild to, well, really hot. Just about any flavor you can imagine. Burgers, catfish, shrimp, tenders, salads, great food and atmosphere. Not to mention the sides and desserts and other stuff. 2 locations on Alexander and on Parkwood off Red Wolf. For 25 years, Wings to Go is the original and best place for wings in Jonesboro. Well, we think it is anyway. Wings to Go. Sports and wings. Life is good. Wings2go.hungerrush.com for online ordering, DoorDash available, and Wacky Wednesday with 75-cent boneless wings.
6:51 to go in the opening quarter. Coming out of the Vilonia timeout at second down and 16. Ball near the right hash after the sack was made on the first down scramble. Now some miscommunication in the backfield on the handoff. Running out left side inside the 30 down to the 29-yard line is Brody Williams. Williams collided with the quarterback Cooper Hansen upon the snap. Coming in to make the tackle there for Nettleton was Javion Carter. Gain of 5, third down and 11 from the far left hash. 3 receivers, twins to the right, and H-back to the left, who will motion over to the right now. Empty backfield for the quarterback Hansen. Hansen rolls right, now will throw left. The pass is caught across the 25-20, cutting up across the 15, across the 10, into the 5, all the way down to the 3-yard line. And on the reception there for Vilonia was Von Fronebarger. And now it's first down and goal to go for Vilonia. Ball spotted at the 3-yard line. And able to methodically move it down the field this opening drive. Have just one receiver split out here. Harwood is the running back lined up behind the quarterback Hansen. Give it to Harwood up the middle, and Harwood is not going to get there. A host of black jerseys there to meet him after a minimal gain. Leading the charge there for the Nettleton defense was James Jackson, his second tackle of the game. And it brings up second down and goal as we near the halfway mark of the first quarter. Still no score in our season opener between Nettleton and Vilonia. Lone receiver outright is Jackson Ringgold. Almost shifted H-back across from left to right. And on the handoff up the middle and running into the end zone is Hunter Harwood for a touchdown. So Vilonia strikes first. 4:52 remaining in the opening quarter. Our score, Vilonia 6 and Nettleton 0. Luke Robinson, who also handles the kickoff duties, will handle the PAT try here. Man on to hold is Brody Williams. Snap back to Williams, the hold down. The PAT try is up, and it is through. 4:52 to go in the opening quarter. Our score, Vilonia 7 and Nettleton 0. We'll take a 30-second timeout and come back. This is Nettleton Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Pico Foods says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
Vilonia able to march it down the field on their opening drive of the game. Nettleton's opening drive ended on a fumble on a snap on third down. Vilonia was able to take over near the 40-yard line and take it 60 yards down the field on their opening drive to go up 7-0 with 4:52 to go in the opening quarter. Luke Robinson will kick it away from the 40-yard line. Robinson's kickoff is away. High end over end kick doesn't travel far. It's fielded at the 18-yard line, running across the 30, cutting back. Ball comes out, and I think Vilonia fell on top of the football. That was Paul Sisk on the return. Vilonia is saying they have it, and indeed they do. Sisk cut to the left, then tried to cut right. Got hit pretty hard, and the ball came out, and now Vilonia will have it first down and 10 from the 32-yard line of Nettleton. So the Nettleton defense, after a quick breather, will be right back on the field. Going to stop this Vilonia offense. Saw a lot of the running back Hunter Harwood and the short passing game from Cooper Hansen on that opening drive. Three receivers out to the left, the wider side of the field here for Vilonia. Three-man defensive front here for Nettleton. Hansen on a deep drop, looking towards the end zone, and it's overthrown. Had a receiver wide open in the end zone. The intended target there was the sophomore Mason Gunter, but couldn't connect with him. So a shot play on the first play there falls incomplete, and it brings up second down and 10. Nettleton defense a season ago good at forcing turnovers, average of 2 turnovers per game, 13 interceptions, and 7 forced fumbles. Also had a pick 6 and use a turnover here. With Vilonia second down and 10 from the Nettleton 32-yard line. Delayed handoff out to the left side. Not much doing there for Hunter Harwood. Coming in to lead the charge was James Jackson, his third tackle of the game. Market has no gain, and it will be third down and 10. Ball now on the far left hash on the 32-yard line. As we get set to tick inside, 4 minutes to go in the opening quarter. 7-0, Vilonia leads. Scored on their first drive of the game. A fumble on the kickoff return. Got them the ball right back, and now it's third down and 10. Twin receivers out to the right. Handoff here up the middle. Now cutting back right across the 25, inside the 20, down to the 19-yard line. And on the stop for Nettleton was Caleb Archild, and the run was by Hunter Harwood. Archild with his third tackle. Harwood able to move the chains for a first down. The ball just inside the red zone, in between the 20 and the 19-yard line. And 4 receivers lined up to the left. Now they'll motion a couple of Here's over to line up as H-backs on the left side. Pressure coming. Throw it out left side. This is caught across the 15, across the 10, the 5, and all the way down inside the 5-yard line to about the 2. Jackson Ringgold on the reception. Tyler Holmes on the tackle. First down and goal to go for Vilonia. Ball spotted at the 2-yard line. 3 minutes remaining here in the opening quarter. Cooper Hansen, the quarterback, has the running back Harwood just behind him, and a step to his left in the backfield. Give it to Harwood, and Harwood is going to get into the end zone for a touchdown. Was able to juke past the initial wave and take it in for 6, and Vilonia, with 2:41 to go in the opening quarter, now leads it 13-0. Luke Robinson will be on to attempt the PAT try. Brody Williams to hold. The snap back, the hold, the kick is up, and it is through. 2:41 to go in the opening quarter. Our score is now Vilonia 14 and Nettleton 0. This is Nettleton Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
It's more from Samuel and Nan for Spain Tech and Solutions.
Sounds like the neighbors might be coming over to watch the football game again, Samuel.
Oh yeah, it seems like their TV and Wi-Fi setup's out again. They should have my dad at Spain Tech and Solutions set it up for them.
The professionals at Spain Tech and Solutions can make sure you never miss another touchdown. Call today at 870-565-7318 and stop by 922 Chancery Lane, Unit 102 in Jonesboro, near Centennial Bank Stadium. Spain Tech and Solutions, your smart technology store.
Kylan Hendricks and Kevin Sanders set to return the kickoff from Luke Robinson following a Vilonia touchdown. They now lead it 14-0, 2:41 to go in the opening quarters. We welcome you back inside our NEA Baptist broadcast position. And NEA Baptist is healthcare for the next century. Kickoff is away, going to be fielded inside the 15-yard line. Running left on the return down to about the 28-yard line is Kevin Sanders. So good starting field position for the Nettleton offense. Moved it well. 35-yard pass play from Lyons to Orr on the opening drive. But after that, an incompletion, no gain, and then on third down on the snap, Vilonia was able to recover a fumble. So we'll see what the second drive looks like for the Nettleton offense. 4 receivers, twins to either side. On the handoff here, it goes to Harrell. Harrell looking for an opening, nothing opening. Got it to about the 29-yard line before he was brought down after a gain of 1 on the play. And coming in to make the tackle was the defensive tackle, John Duncan. Second carry of the game for Harrell. 4 receivers, twins to either side. Ball on the far left hash right at the 30-yard line. Second down and 9. Harrell will now split out his receiver on the right side. Screen pass set up to Orr left side. Orr going to get down to about the 34-yard line where he's tackled there out of bounds. And coming in to make the stop for Vilonia is the sophomore Hunter Crow. So a gain of 4 on the pass play to Orr. And it brings up third down and 5 from the 34-yard line. 5 receivers, empty backfield at the moment for Lyons. Trips to the right. Lyons looking to throw deep downfield over the middle. This is intercepted. Intercepted at the 27-yard line. And down at the 30-yard line is Parker Hickman, the free safety. So Vilonia will get it back with 1:47 to go here in the opening quarter. Second turnover for Nettleton, but there is a flag on the play. Let's see if this was something that came after. The Nettleton defense is trotting onto the field. And still awaiting official word. They are marking Vilonia back here.
Personal foul against Vilonia.
It is a personal foul against Vilonia, and they came after the play. So the ball is going to be spotted at about the 12-yard line here. So Vilonia will have 88 yards to go on this drive. The ball all the way back at their own 12-yard line. Hanson, the quarterback, has the running back Harwood to the right of the backfield. Twin receivers out to the left here. 1:47 remaining in the opening quarter. 14-0. Vilonia in front. Hanson looks to throw. Pressure coming. He escapes right across the 15. Cuts back inside the 20 down to about the 21-yard line. Stop made there by Kyler Robertson.
Ball spotted at the 21. Gain of 9.
And it's officially a gain of 9 to bring up 2nd down and 1. Clock rolling, 1:15 to go here in the opening quarter. 3D backfield with an H-back lined up just off to the right of the quarterback. Give it on the handoff to Harwood. Harwood running left has the first down inside the 25 down to about the 27-yard line. Brought down to the left right in front of that Vilonia sideline. Tyler Holmes leading 3 black jerseys in on the tackle. And there is a penalty on the play. They're going to get Vilonia for a false start. So that'll back them up. Would have had the first down there, but now backed up 5 yards after the false start. We'll go from 2nd and 2 to 2nd down at about 7 for Vilonia.
2nd down and 6 for Vilonia.
3 receivers, Twins to the left. On the motion, Harwood in the backfield to line up to the right of the quarterback, Hanson. Hanson claps his hands, has the snap. Hanson, a designed quarterback run, will get forward for a few yards before he's brought down by James Jackson. Jackson already with his 4th tackle in this opening quarter. And it brings up 3rd down at about 4 after a gain of around 3. Vilonia does not have to run another play before the first quarter horn sounds if they do not want to. Play clock at 30 and the game clock now at 15 seconds. Vilonia in no hurry, and that may be how the first quarter of play comes to a close after 1 complete here at Nettleton. Our score is Vilonia 14 and Nettleton 0.
That's the end of the first quarter with our score. Vilonia 14, Nettleton 0.
Vilonia able to force a couple of turnovers in the first quarter. And they lead it 14-0 after 1 complete here at Nettleton. We'll step aside for a 1-minute timeout. This is Nettleton Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
The home of the best new and used sports equipment in Northeast Arkansas is Play It Again Sports. If you've got quality gear you're no longer using, just bring it in. Play It Again will pay you money. Want to test out a bat before you buy? Play It Again's rental program lets you test it out. And if you decide to buy, a big chunk of that rental fee goes towards your purchase. Visit Play It Again Jonesboro on Facebook for the latest deals. And come by 2006 South Caraway. Play It Again Sports, where everybody plays.
Success looks different for everyone. For some, it's growing investments. For others, it's planning ahead, managing assets, or building long-term financial confidence. At First Community Bank, our trust and wealth management team is here for you with personalized strategies and local professionals committed to helping you make informed financial decisions. With a guidance tailored to your goals, we're proud to serve individuals, families, and businesses across the communities we call home. Talk with the trust and wealth management team at First Community Bank today. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
One quarter in the books as we welcome you back inside our 88 Baptist broadcast position here at Nettleton. Be a genius and shop at Food Smart, where you pay our cost plus only 10% at checkout. Then tell your friends how much you save at Food Smart. Vilonia football here, airing it out on third down, and this is going to fall incomplete. Looking downfield for Jackson Ringgold on the 3rd down and 4 passing play. Falls incomplete, and Vilonia will be forced to punt deep in their own territory at the 29-yard line. It'll be the quarterback, Cooper Hansen, set to punt it away. Both quarterbacks are the punters on these teams, with Javion Lyons handling the punting duties for Nettleton. Hansen back at his own 4-yard line. The punt is away, and it doesn't travel very far. It takes a bounce at about the 28 and will roll out of bounds at around the 33-yard line. So pretty good starting field position here for the Nettleton offense. They look to get their first score of the game. Lyons has thrown it 4 times. They rushed with Kalmari Harrell twice so far. Lyons has Harrell to his right of the backfield. Twin receivers out right with an H-back to the right as well on this 1st down and 10 play. Send the H-back Cortez McDay in motion from right to left. Handoff here to Harrell. Harrell hesitates, now runs forward across the 30, across the 25, has the 1st down and then some, all the way down to the 20-yard line. A gain of 13 for Kalmari Harrell and his 3rd carry of the game, and it's 1st down and 10 Nettleton. Nettleton for the first time inside the red zone here. Twin receivers outright. Harrell to the left of the quarterback, Lyons in the backfield. Give it on the handoff to Harrell. Jukes right. Harrell across the 15, across the 10. Harrell lowers the shoulder, gets down to the 5-yard line. A 15-yard run. And it sets Nettleton up 1st down and goal to go from the 5. Runs of 13 and 15 yards for Kalmari Harrell on this drive. And Nettleton knock it on the door with the ball spotted at the Vilonia 5. Handoff here to Harrell, runs right. Harrell is into the end zone for the first touchdown of the season. A 5-yard run for Kalmari Harrell. It was the Kalmari Harrell drive for Nettleton, and he caps it off with a 5-yard touchdown run to make it a 14-6 game with 10:57 remaining here in the opening quarter. On to attempt the PAT try is Josh Wright. The snap back, the hold, the kick is up, and it is no good. 10:57 to go in the 2nd quarter. Our score is Vilonia 14 and Nettleton 6. This is Nettleton Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Pack it, ship it, crate it, freight it. You can do it all at Pack Mail in Jonesboro. Tim and the amazing crew at Pack Mail take pride in working with hundreds of great local businesses and are there to serve you for all your personal printing and shipping needs. They do it right and they make it easy. And when it comes to printing, they'll help you with everything from business cards, banners, brochures, direct mailings, and more. Quality staff, quality products, quality results at Pack Mail. Find them on Facebook and go see them on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro.
14-6 our score here at Nettleton. Kalmari Harrell delivering the first touchdown of the season. Nettleton last year, 28 rushing touchdowns on the season. Kalmari Harrell with runs of 13, 15, and 5 yards on the drive to make it an 8-point game. PAT try was no good. That gets us to where we are at 14-6. Garner Family Pharmacy is a proud supporter of Nettleton High School sports. Go see them on East Matthews in Jonesboro and visit GarnerFamilyRx.com. Kickoff is away and fielded by Vilonia at the 40-yard line. Diving on top of the football there for Vilonia was Blaine Mack. So Vilonia will take over at their own 40-yard line. First down and 10 with 10:52 to go here in the opening half. All spotted almost in the middle in between the hashes here. Quarterback Hanson as the running back Harwood lined up a couple of steps off him to his left to the backfield. Twin receivers out right and H-back to the right as well. Snap to Hanson. He'll give it on the handoff. And coming in to make the tackle there is Caleb Archild. Gain of around 5 on the play. And it brings up second down. Should be a gain of 4. Second down and 6 on the play. Ball spotted at the 44-yard line. 10:30 and counting to go here in the second quarter. 14-6, Vilonia in front. Led it 14-0 after the opening quarter. Nettleton countered with a touchdown here to get the second quarter started. Design quarterback run up the middle inside the 50, and getting the first down is Hanson, still dragging a pile across the 40, 35. Initial point of contact was right around the 45. He drug a pile inside the 35-yard line all the way down to the 32 or so, and it's first down and 10 for the Eagles. All spotted on the far left hash of the 32-yard line. They've used Hanson a lot in the run game tonight. Moves the chains for a first down there. Twin receivers out right. 4-man defensive front here for Nettleton. On the handoff goes right side, and coming in to make the play in the backfield is James Millbrooks. Minimal gain for the running back Hunter Harwood. If anything, they officially mark it as no gain. As Millbrooks hit on the tackle, and it's second down for Vilonia. They do give him a yard, so second down and 9 as we near the 9-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-6 the score. Vilonia in front. We'll send the H-back in motion from right to left. Hanson takes the snap, give it on the handoff here, and a tackle for loss. Ball comes out. It's recovered by Nettleton. Across the 30, across the 20, inside the 20 to the 19-yard line. James Millbrooks on the fumble recovery return has Nettleton set up. First down and 10 right around the red zone. 19-yard line is the spots. And it's Millbrooks who forces the first Nettleton turnover of the year. Nettleton offense will take over inside the red zone at the 19-yard line. JB on Lions has Kalmari Harrell to his left to the backfield. Give it to Harrell. And why not? After the last drive, there goes Harrell into the end zone. Touchdown, Nettleton. Touchdown, Kalmari Harrell from 19 yards out. Harrell has made it a 2-point game. A touchdown run on each of his last 2 carries. He's rushed for over 10 yards in 3 of his last 4 carries. And he's got Nettleton to within 2. They'll keep the offense on the field here and go for the equalizer. Empty backfield for Lions. Lions rolls right. Lions throws for the end zone, and it is broken up in the end zone. On the deflection there was Jeremy Andrews. So the 2-point try is no good, but Nettleton with 3:34 to go in the second quarter is right back in at our score. Vilonia 14 and Nettleton 12. This is Nettleton Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue is still winning awards and still going strong. Over 20 years of local ownership. The reason? Their process for producing the best barbecue in the area, cooked low and slow. The same process is ensured it's done right and still making my mouth water. Take-home packs, sandwiches, ribs, desserts, beans. Oh, beans! And the big chops on the weekend. Everything cooked to perfection, even the desserts. Demo's Barbecue across from Jonesboro High, smoking it right for over 20 years.
3:34 remaining in the second quarter. Kalmari Harrell with a 19-yard touchdown run on the first play of the drive after James Millbrooks had a fumble recovery return all the way to the 19-yard line. And Nettleton to within 2. Kickoff is away. It will roll inside the 20, down to the 10-yard line, picked up there, running right across the 15, across the 20, inside the 25 to the 30, down the right sideline across midfield, and finally being brought down at midfield. In on the return there for Vilonia was Robert Myers. Myers to be head to rights near the 20-yard line, but was able to cut upfield and get forward to midfield right around the 50-yard line. .3:19 remaining in the second quarter, 14-12, Vilonia in front, and Nettleton head coach Stephen Hampton will use his first timeout here in this opening half. We'll step aside for 30 seconds with them. This is Nettleton Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Football season means road trips to all the big games. Make sure you get there with a high-quality car, truck, van, or SUV from Nebo Auto Center. Nebo is your trusted new car alternative that will help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your budget. And everything on the lot is Carfax certified. So before you go see your favorite team, come see what Nebo can do for you. Visit NeboAuto.com and go see them at Nebo Auto Center, 3910 Stadium Boulevard. We go Nebo.
3:19 remaining in the second quarter, 14-12. Vilonia in front. Nettleton right back in it thanks to Kalmari Harrell. Had 2 rushes to begin the game for a total of a yard. And since then has had 4 rushes for 42 yards, including a couple of touchdown runs. Handoff here on first down and 10. Good pursuit by the Nettleton defense on Harwood. Harwood stopped for a minimal gain. The safety 7, Washington, was there to make the tackle, his first tackle of the game. Second down and 8 after a gain of only 2. Clock rolling, under 3 minutes to go here in the opening half. Twin receivers out left and H-back to the right. Hanson, the quarterback, has the running back Harwood to his right of the backfield. They'll send the H-back in motion from right to left. On second down and 8, here's the snap. Delayed run by the quarterback Hanson out to the right side inside the 40 and past the first down marker. And to make the tackle there for Nettleton was James Jackson, his 5th tackle of the game. Moves the chains for a first down with the ball spotted on the far right hash at the 39-yard line. Twin receivers out to the left here on first down and 10. Give it on the handoff to Harwood. Harwood has an opening inside the 30. Past the line to gain as he moves the chains for a first down. It's Christian McDaniel making his first tackle of the game. Gain of 9. A little bit more than 9. Second down and inches coming up for Vilonia. Clock rolling, 6:43 to go here in the second quarter. One receivers to the left, an H-back lined up off left tackle. Four-man defensive front here for Nettleton. Handoff up the middle, big hole. And going forward inside the 20, down to near the 15-yard line, and around the 17 or 16 is Harwood. Desmond Copeland is the one that made the tackle there, but it's good enough to move the chains for a Vilonia first down. Nearing the halfway mark of the second quarter, right at 6 minutes to go. Vilonia leads 14-12. Nettleton missed a PAT try on their first touchdown and then went for two on the second Kalmari Harrell touchdown. And the pass incomplete in the end zone. Handoff here to the left, inside the 15, inside the 10, down to about the 6-yard line goes Harwood on the carry. Tackle was made by Christian McDaniel. There is a penalty marker on the play. It stands. That's McDaniel's second tackle of the game. And we get a face mask going against Nettleton, so that'll move Vilonia forward a little bit more. Ball will be spotted at the 7-yard line. 5:43 remains here in the opening half, 14-12. The season opener, first meeting between Nettleton and Vilonia since 2003. Hanson, the quarterback, has the running back Harwood to his right of the backfield. One receiver to either side. Give it on the handoff to Harwood. Harwood runs into a sea of black jerseys. Gain of one, maybe two on the play.
Brought down around the 2-yard line. It'll be second and goal from the 2.
Second and goal, and leading the charge for Nettleton was Caleb Gammons. His first tackle of the game was a little bit slow to get up, but remains in. Second down and goal from the 2. Now whistles blow. Ahead of the second down and 2 snap. We'll see Kyler Robinson sub out. Seven Washington will sub in for him, and now the clock rolls again, nearing the 5-minute mark of the second quarter. Snap to Hanson. He'll give it on the handoff to Harwood. Runs into the end zone for a touchdown. And Vilonia increases their lead to 20-12. Make it a 2-possession game with the PAT try here. Robinson is a perfect 2 for 2 on his PAT attempts in the game. Snap back, the hold down, the kick is up, and it is through. 4:52 remaining in the opening half. Our score is Vilonia 21 and Nettleton 12. We'll step aside for a 30-second timeout. This is Nettleton Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
It's time to save hundreds at Tucker's Appliance in Jonesboro.
Wendy, what are you doing with our sales tags?
Mark, I'm just letting everyone know the best deals are at Tucker's, like laundry sets with a $150 Tucker rebate.
We also have laundry sets with $300 Tucker rebate.
Well, how about refrigerators with $400 Tucker rebates?
Whoa, you're putting tags on everything.
That's because everything's on sale at Tucker's.
Give me those tags.
Hey, I was just getting started. Shop Tucker's Appliance today.
And save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Welcome you back to our NEA Baptist broadcast position. NEA Baptist is healthcare for the next century. You can get lost with one of Lost Pizza's 10 delicious signature pizzas, or create your own. Lost Pizza has Mississippi Delta hot tamales, queso, wings, sandwiches, spinach dips, salads, subs, and pastas. Go see them at Lost Pizza on Southwest Drive or Hilltop in Jonesboro. Luke Robinson to handle the kickoff after a Vilonia rushing score. Kick is away, going to be fielded at about the 15-yard line, and on the return is Kylan Hendricks. Hendricks gets near the 30 before being driven back. Forward progress is going to get him to about the 28-yard line. That's where Nettleton will set up shop with 4:45 remaining in the opening quarter. 21-12, or opening half, should say. 21-12, Vilonia in front. Javion Lyons making his first starts. Same can be said for Kalmari Harrell, although he was a big part of the rushing attack last year. When receivers outright, give it on the handoff to Harrell, looking for an opening. Harrell cuts back to the right, gets inside of the 30, down to about the 32-yard line. So makes something out of nothing there and gets forward for a gain of about 4. Brings up second down and 6. And on the stop for Vilonia was Von Fraunebarger. Overload the right side here with twins to the right. Hand off to Harrell. He runs left. Harrell has an opening across the 35, across the 40, 45, 50. Harrell breaks free of a tackle, gets down inside the 45, all the way to the 42-yard line. But there is a penalty marker back at the 32, which was the original line of scrimmage. And that will bring it back. A hold going against Nettleton will negate the big run by Harrell. And push the Raiders back here, making it second and long. Originally second down and 6 after the 4-yard first down run play by Harrell. After they mark it off, the ball will be spotted just inside the 20-yard line at the 22. Second down and 16 to go for Nettleton after the 10-yard hold. Empty backfield at the moment for Javion Lyons, and Stephen Hampton will call for a timeout over on that Nettleton sideline with 3:56 remaining in the second quarter. Our score is Vilonia 21 and Nettleton 12. We'll step aside for a 30-second timeout. This is Nettleton Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
3:56 remaining here in the opening half. Nettleton trails at 21-12 as we welcome you back inside to our NEA Baptist broadcast position. NEA Baptist is healthcare for the next century. We'll have the Cavanaugh Auto Group halftime show coming up shortly. Snap to Javion Lyons, whistles blow. Kalmari Harrell was motioning out of the slot from the right side. And there may be some movement on Nettleton. False start going against Nettleton. So that'll back him up 5 yards and make it second down and 21. 3:53 remaining in the opening half. So the ball now spotted around the 16-yard line of the far left hash. Long way to go, second and 21. Harrell motions across right to left. Lyons looking to run right. Lyons trying to juke in the backfield, and Lyons will be brought down near the end zone at about the 2-yard line. In on the sack was Ryan Deal. And Lyons is going to lose about 14 yards on the play. Sack at the 2-yard line, and now it's third down and 38 for the Nettleton offense. Backs to their own end zone, 3:20 and counting to go here in the first half. Lions and Harrell standing about midway into the end zone here. Two receivers out to the right. Kevin Sanders and Jaden Orr. And now whistles blow. We're going to get a timeout called for. It'll be Nettleton calling for a timeout. So they have one remaining with 3:01 to go in the second quarter with a 3rd down and 36. Coming up, our score is Vilonia 21 and Nettleton 12. This is Nettleton Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Your hometown go-to shop for outdoor equipment and service is Allied Small Engines. Allied is your local dealer for the best brands on the market, including Exmark, Stihl, Echo, Shindiwa, and Billy Goat. Find everything you need to dominate your yard when you visit Allied Small Engines. And when you need maintenance, Allied is there to make sure your equipment keeps running as hard as you do. Find Allied Small Engines on Facebook and go see them just off Stadium Boulevard at 3022 Peabody Drive in Jonesboro.
Nettleton calling for their final timeout of the first half. So no timeouts remaining now for the Raiders ahead of this 3rd down and 36 play. Ball at their own 2-yard line. Lions and Harrell lined up about midway into the end zone. Two receivers split out to the right side. Give it on the handoff to Harrell. Harrell runs forward inside the 10. Harrell still running down to the 15-yard line. So gives Nettleton a little bit of space to punt there. As Harrell able to get forward for a gain of around 13 on the play. Mark it the 16 actually. So a gain of 14 for Harrell. 4th and 25. Javion Lions will stay on to punt it away. 2.5 minutes remaining here in the second quarter. Back to receive for Vilonia is the senior Brody Williams. Snap back to Lions. Lions gets the punt away, and it is blocked. Picked up at the 5-yard line. It was blocked by Blaine Mack. Mack also with the recovery on the block punt near the 5-yard line. And Vilonia will have it 1st and goal with 2:10 to go here in the second quarter. Vilonia leads it 21-12. Nettleton has had a couple of turnovers, a fumble, an interception, and now a block punt. All set up Vilonia in pretty good field position. Well, the quarterback, Cooper Hansen, will lead the offense back onto the field here. Officially mark it at the 6-yard line, so it's 1st down and goal to go from the 6. Hansen has the running back Harwood behind him in the backfield. Twin receivers out to the right side. Hansen give it off to Harwood. Harwood looking to make something happen. Nothing doing there for Harwood. He's met in the backfield by Kyler Robertson. He's going to lose a couple of yards on the play. 2nd down and goal to go from the 8. A loss of 2.
Loss of 2. It'll be 2nd and goal from the 8.
Clock rolling, 1:44 to go in the second quarter. Vilonia does have 2 timeouts at their disposal. Motion, everyone across to the right side. Have 2 receivers to the right here on 2nd down and goal from the 8. Delayed handoff to the running back, trying to run forward, nothing doing. A host of black jerseys there to meet the running back Harwood.
No gain on the play.
No gain.
It'll be 3rd and goal.
And it's 3rd down and goal from the 8. On the tackle there was James Jackson, already his 6th tackle of the game. Jackson already with a tackle for loss that came via a sack. Vilonia in no hurry. Play clock at 13 as they look over to the sideline for the play call. They may burn one of their 2 remaining timeouts ahead of this play. And indeed they will, as Cal Russell will call for a timeout. Nettleton with no timeouts remaining, so even if they don't score, Vilonia can just about run this clock down depending on how long the next play takes. Not give Nettleton much of an opportunity to have one final drive here in this first half. It's been Hunter Harwood and Cooper Hansen and have delivered most of the big-time explosive plays for Vilonia. And just about all come on the ground. Use the quarterback Hansen. Quite a bit of designed runs. Harwood was used as the depth running back last year. Only rushed for 136 yards. Hansen was a receiver before moving over to quarterback. Played receiver in junior high and his first year of varsity football last year before moving over to quarterback this year. Been able to utilize his speed in the run game throughout the game. 46 seconds remain in this opening half. Hansen has Harwood to his right in the backfield. One receiver to either side. Hansen fakes the handoff, throws for the end zone, and this is incomplete. A little bit too far for the intended target, which was Jackson Ringgold. Led Ringgold a little bit too far, and now the clock stops with 41 seconds to go in the second quarter. Desmond Copeland was in on the coverage there for Nettleton. And Nettleton without one of their star defenders tonight. DJ McHouston not going. Rayshawn Smith starting in his place on the defensive line. Vilonia will call for a timeout, their final timeout of the first half ahead of this 4th down and 8 play. And we'll go ahead and step aside for 30 seconds with them. Our score, Vilonia 21 and Nettleton 12. This is Nettleton Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Attention, members and guests.
Calling all Red Wolves fans, the Social in Greensboro Village is your official A-State game day destination. Pre-game with cold drinks and killer eats. Catch every away game at their watch parties. And after home games, the party's just getting started with live music and late night fun. Game day specials, great eats, and family fun. Always social, always game day ready. Follow the Social on Facebook and Instagram and make your next Red Wolves Saturday legendary.
41 seconds to go. Vilonia will send on the field goal unit for a field goal try. It is up and it is through. 25-yard field goal. Luke Robinson extends the lead now to 24-12 for Vilonia. 37 seconds remaining here in the opening half. Nettleton going to get the ball back, but no timeouts at their disposal. We have not seen him air it out much tonight. Javion Lyons has only thrown 4 passes and a 35-yard pass to Jordan Orr on the first play of the game. Also a 4-yard screen pass to Orr. 2 for 4 tonight for 39 yards and an interception. It's mostly been on the ground, but the plays have been limited for this Nettleton offense. They ran just 13 plays here in this first half. Turnovers and some penalties led to a few of the drives ending early. Now it's Luke Robinson to kick it away for Vilonia from the 40. Kickoff is away, high end over end kick. Going to be fielded at the 15-yard line, up across the 20, 25, across the 30, inside the 30 to about the 32-yard line. On the return, and on the return for Nettleton there was Kevin Sanders. So 4 seconds run off the clock. Now at 33 seconds, Sanders give Nettleton decent starting field position. They'll mark it at the 32-yard line on the far left hash. Twin receivers out left, one on the right. Actually be 2 on the right, so twins to either side. Javion Lyons has Kalmari Harrell to his right in the backfield. Lyons will give it on the handoff to Harrell. Harrell looking to run forward. Not much of an opening. He's going to get down to the 35-yard line. So a gain of around 3, but not much more. And that may be the final play of this opening half. Vilonia leads it by 12 at 24-12. Nettleton got it to a 14-12 game. 2-point conversion was no good. Vilonia able to go down the field and score, and then added on a field goal on their final drive. Handoff here to Harrell. Just got it off before the clock expired. Harrell able to get forward for the first down, plus a yard or 2. So a gain of around 8 for Harrell, and that's how the first half of play will come to a close. Our score at halftime, Vilonia 24 and Nettleton 12. We'll step aside for a 3-minute timeout, come back, and we'll catch up with Nettleton Athletics Director Tommy Raffo to get the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show started right after this. You're listening to Nettleton Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
It's time to save hundreds at Tucker's Appliance in Jonesboro.
Wendy, what are you doing with our sales tags?
Mark, I'm just letting everyone know the best deals are at Tucker's, like laundry sets with a $150 Tucker rebate.
We also have laundry sets with $300 Tucker rebate.
Well, how about refrigerators with $400 Tucker rebates?
Whoa, you're putting tags on everything.
That's because everything's on sale at Tucker's.
Give me those tags.
Hey, I was just getting started. Shop Tucker's Appliance today
and save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Football season means road trips to all the big games. Make sure you get there with a high-quality car, truck, van, or SUV from Nebo Auto Center. Nebo is your trusted new car alternative that will help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your budget. And everything on the lot is Carfax certified. So before you go see your favorite team, come see what Nebo can do for you. Visit NeboAuto.com and go see them at Nebo Auto Center, 3910 Stadium Boulevard. We go Nebo.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue is still winning awards and still going strong. Over 20 years of local ownership. The reason? Their process for producing the best barbecue in the area, cooked low and slow. The same process is ensured it's done right and still making my mouth water. Take-home packs, sandwiches, ribs, desserts, beans, beans! And the big chops on the weekend. Everything cooked to perfection, even the desserts. Demo's Barbecue, across from Jonesboro High, smoking it right for over 20 years.
Pack it, ship it, crate it, freight it. You can do it all at Pack Mail in Jonesboro. Tim and the amazing crew at Pack Mail take pride in working with hundreds of great local businesses and are there to serve you for all your personal printing and shipping needs. They do it right and they make it easy. And when it comes to printing, they'll help you with everything from business cards, banners, brochures, direct mailings, and more. Quality staff, quality products, quality results at Pack Mail. Find them on Facebook and go see them on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro.
Success looks different for everyone. For some, it's growing investments. For others, it's planning ahead, managing assets, or building long-term financial confidence. At First Community Bank, our trust and wealth management team is here for you with personalized strategies and local professionals committed to helping you make informed financial decisions. With a guidance tailored to your goals, we're proud to serve individuals, families, and businesses across the communities we call home. Talk with the trust and wealth management team at First Community Bank today. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
The home of the best new and used sports equipment in Northeast Arkansas is Play It Again Sports. If you've got quality gear you're no longer using, just bring it in. Play It Again will pay you money. Want to test out a bat before you buy? Play It Again's rental program lets you test it out. And if you decide to buy, a big chunk of that rental fee goes towards your purchase. Visit Play It Again Jonesboro on Facebook for the latest deals. And come by 2006 South Caraway. Play It Again Sports, where everybody plays.
Continuing along with halftime coverage tonight, and now joined alongside Nettleton Athletics Director, Coach Tommy Raffo. Coach, how are you tonight?
Okay, thanks. Exciting night, and we're super excited about this opening first half, and looking forward to a great second half.
Well, the athletic season officially kicked off this week. Obviously, volleyball in action. You've had golf in action before, now football as well. How much excitement is there for athletics this year at Nettleton?
Well, it's been a good lead up. Obviously, we've had the benefit games to kind of get our teams prepped on the field, and give them the opportunity to get their feet wet and kind of look at some things maybe they can make adjustments with, and the coaches are able to, go back and work with their teams. Now the real thing starts, and obviously, with volleyball last night, with BB, and now tonight with against Vilonia. This is big. This is an opening week, and everybody, you have those opening jitters a little bit that you kind of get through, but this is really a fun week for Nettleton. We had a great prep rally on Thursday, and so just a lot of neat things coming together to bring everybody in the community together at one time.
The other cool thing that was added this week, first ever coaches show Monday night at Lost Pizza, which was a whole lot of fun. A good Nettleton turnout for that.
Well, I thought we had a great host. With you on board, I think that added a lot to it. And then, but yes, it was really cool to see. And Coach Hampton was tremendous talking about the football program and a lot of the young men he has in the program. And he had two young men there that did an outstanding job in front of the crowd, and we couldn't be more proud of his leadership and what he's been able to provide Nettleton. And then Tiffany Lovelace with her volleyball program, and we wanted to shed some light because they're opening, their season, and she was able to talk about the beginnings of their benefit game, and then also too, she has some young ladies there that she brought on board and got in front of the microphone. And again, Kate, you asked some really good questions. I thought that they did a really good job of answering those, and it added to the event that night. But we want to do this. We want Nettleton to be in the forefront. We want Nettleton athletics to be seen in the community, and to really get to know the coaches and the student athletes that are a part, because so many times you just don't have that opportunity to see them in a different light. And it was really, really neat and special to see that on Monday night.
What does it look like for you getting prepared for a new athletics year here at Nettleton?
Well, it's been a little fast and crazy. We've added a lot of different things into the process compared to last year. And, you try to fine tune. You go back and you look at what you did last year, and you try to always try to be better or improve on what you had going. And I think there's a few things that we were able to do, and or either organizationally or appearance or whatever we got to do to make it better for our fans and the people that support the program and come watch. And so from a game day experience, obviously our spirit groups are involved, and our band is involved, and a lot of the things that you're anxious to see on a game day besides just the football game.
One thing I know that is coming here the next couple of years, you guys are in the process of getting a new arena put on the campus of Nettleton High School.
Wow, what an exciting thing. And we're super thrilled the community supported that last November, and now the opportunity to really put Nettleton out there on the map as far as the state of Arkansas, and to keep pushing and making things better for our student athletes and for the community and for our fans and for the school itself. We couldn't be more proud. We got a great leader in Dr. Kurtner and our board, and making this happen to really work toward it. And a lot of the people that supported it, that were on the committee. Yeah. A lot of the people just volunteered their time to make sure it went through, and so it's a process now we're going through, and hopefully we can see some fruits of that coming up here soon.
Not just football that's had success over the last few years, obviously both basketball teams, but it seems like it's kind of translated across all sports here at Nettleton, having that success over the past few years.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you want to get things started off right, and Coach Hampton had a really good positive comment last Monday, and he talked about, hey, football and volleyball started off, and things get going the right way. It kind of, it's like a wheel going downhill. It gets more momentum and keeps going faster. And yes, have we had success in football and our basketball programs? Absolutely. We got some terrific leaders with Coach Lincoln with boys basketball and Coach Frisbee at girls. And they do such a great job on and off the field with our student athletes, even during the off season, just preparing them and getting them ready. But it also, we want that to leak into all the other sports.
Yeah.
We want them to be able to see the success of what they're having and to ride maybe on their coattails and maybe to improve on their programs themselves. And so it's good to have the flagship, but also we want to make sure we're having everybody get better at the same time.
Well, appreciate the time tonight. It's always great to catch up.
Absolutely, Kate. And we're so excited you're on board with us and glad you're here with us tonight. It means a lot. I know it means a lot to you.
Yeah.
And to be here, you got Nettleton blood in you, and we couldn't be more proud to have you on air with us.
No doubt. Well, look forward to catching up many more times throughout the year this year.
Let's do it.
That's Nettleton Athletics Director Tommy Raffo joining us at halftime tonight. More halftime coverage coming your way next. After this is Nettleton Football on the EAB Sports Network.
It's more from Samuel and Nan for Spain Tech and Solutions.
Sounds like the neighbors might be coming over to watch the football game again, Samuel.
Oh yeah, it seems like their TV and Wi-Fi setup's out again. They should have my dad's Spain Tech and Solutions set it up for them.
The professionals at Spain Tech and Solutions can make sure you never miss another touchdown. Call today at 870-565-7318 and stop by 922 Chancery Lane, Unit 102 in Jonesboro, near Centennial Bank Stadium. Spain Tech and Solutions, your smart technology store. Pico Food says good luck to all the players, coaches, cheerleaders, and marching bands taking the field tonight. Under the lights, it's not about who's in your path, it's about who's in your huddle. And Pico Foods is a proud teammate and supporter of local communities and the state's agricultural producers. Learn more about how Pico Foods buys direct to support local producers. In Arkansas and Missouri, call David Durham or James Chester, 870-202-7101. In Alabama and Mississippi, call Andrew Parker or John Taylor Hickman at 601-670-9383.
More reasons to go to Wings to Go. TVs everywhere and variety of wings. From mild to, well, really hot. Just about any flavor you can imagine. Burgers, catfish, shrimp, tenders, salads, great food and atmosphere. Not to mention the sides and desserts and other stuff. 2 locations on Alexander and on Parkwood off Red Wolf. For 25 years, Wings to Go is the original and best place for wings in Jonesboro. Well, we think it is anyway. Wings to Go. Sports and wings. Life is good. WingsToGo.HungerRush.com for online ordering, DoorDash available, and Wacky Wednesday with 75-cent boneless wings.
You love your truck, and Plaza Tire Service is here to help you make it even better. We've got wheels, leveling kits, and of course, the area's largest selection of light truck tires. With ATs and mud tires up to 35s and bigger, Plaza Tire Service has you covered. The pros at Plaza Tire Service can help you select a great combination that will work with your truck. Plus, with our Plaza Tire Service card or no credit needed financing, your upgrades can be easy on your budget. So take your truck from stock to spectacular with Plaza Tire Service.
At Crown Trophy in Jonesboro, they know what it means to be a champion. Whether it's celebrating the big win or recognizing hard-earned achievements, they've got you covered. From custom trophies, plaques, and medals to awards and even custom apparel, Crown Trophy helps you honor moments that matter. They're proud to support local high school athletics because building champions starts right here in our community. Visit Crown Trophy on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro and on Facebook. Crown Trophy, nationally known, locally owned.
Precision Lawn Management brings expert care to every yard they service. Every blade of grass is cut just right. Every edge is trimmed with sharp accuracy. Every landscape is designed with an expert touch because precision matters. Like a surgeon's steady hands in the operating room, an artist's perfect brushstroke, or a pilot making a flawless landing. True professionals don't settle for good enough. When it comes to your lawn, neither should you. Call Precision Lawn Management today at 870-275-5769. Precision Lawn Management, because a great lawn is no accident.
Halftime here at Raider Field as we welcome you back inside the Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Nettleton trails by the score of 24-12 at the half. Taking a look at some of the first half numbers. Amari Harrell, 10 rushes, 82 yards, and also has a couple of touchdowns. Meanwhile, Nettleton has a team, including sacks, 11 rushes, 68 yards, averaging 6 yards per carry, a little over 6 yards per carry, and 2 touchdowns. Javion Lyons, 2 for 4 through the air, 39 yards and an interception, 107 total yards of offense for Nettleton. But Raiders with a fumble, an interception, also a fumble on a kick return, and a blocked punt. Leading the way defensively for Nettleton tonight is James Jackson with 6 tackles, including a sack. Meanwhile, second on the team in tackles so far is Caleb Archfield, who has 4 tackles on the night, and then also 4 tackles as well for Kylan Hendricks. We'll step aside for another timeout, come back and continue along on the Cavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Next, you're listening to Nettleton Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
We are pioneers, dreamers, the ones they said would never make it, and the ones still trying. We're lifesavers, life changers, and those who bring life to your world. We're where compassion meets precision and empowerment meets innovation. An expert system of care where love abounds so that God can do the impossible. We're here when you need us most. We are NEA Baptist.
Welcome to One. Get paid $200 to open a new checking account with First National Bank. Take advantage of our Plus One promotion to receive up to $500 when you open a new CD and checking in one visit. Stop by any of our First National Bank locations to take advantage of these limited time offers. You first, always. Must set up recurring direct deposit to receive $200 reward. Payout occurs after 90 days. Learn more at fnbank.net/specials. Additional terms apply. Member FDIC.
Get huge savings now at every Cavanaugh dealership. Cavanaugh has a great selection of late model, low mileage, certified pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. And most are still under factory warranty. We have every make and every model, so you're sure to find the vehicle you want. And when you buy at Cavanaugh, every new and used purchase comes with 1 year of free maintenance. Plus, we buy cars. Bring a vehicle, get a check. Come see us today at one of our dealerships or go to CavanaughCars.com.
Whether you're competing on the field, training for your next race, or staying active with your friends on the pickleball court, the team at Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine is here to keep you moving. And we'd like to welcome our newest addition, Dr. John Groulet. Don't wait. A limited number of same-day appointments are available for trusted orthopedic care close to home. Visit JOSM on Facebook and at JonesboroOrtho.com. Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, keeping NEA moving.
Some say it was for the college money, some say it was for the job skills, and some say it was for the pride of the uniform. The reasons we joined the Army National Guard may vary, but being there for our brothers and sisters and our communities is what matters most. From deployments overseas to helping during national disasters at home, we are dedicated to helping each other succeed in every mission. Be a part of our team. Talk to a recruiter about the Army National Guard today.
Sponsored by the Army National Guard and this station.
Be a genius and shop at Food Smart, where you pay our cost plus only 10% at checkout. Food Smart is the smartest way to shop. We offer the best quality national brand products, along with our store brands, Best Choice and Always Save. We also have the freshest meat and produce you can find. Quality food does not have to cost you more with Food Smart, with 2 Jonesboro locations at 1000 G Street and at 2819 East Nettleton. And don't forget to tell your friends how much you saved at Food Smart, where we're proud to support our local high schools.
Continuing along with the Cavanaugh Auto Group halftime show, check out Cavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at CavanaughCars.com. Taking a look at some scores from around the state tonight. They are at halftime, where Jonesboro leads Cabot by the score of 7-6 at last check. Also, in other action, Searcy leading Batesville 23-3 at the half. Win 14, Marion nothing at the half in the Win head coaching debut for Randy Coleman tonight. Meanwhile, Valley View 13, West Memphis 6. They're at halftime in that game. Brooklyn and Southside, no score at last check, but that was last updated in the first quarter. Meanwhile, Paragould 27, Manila 7 in the second quarter in the season opener for the Paragould Rams. Osceola trailing Mills University by the score of 12-7 in the second quarter of that game. Some other scores from around the state of Arkansas and around northeast Arkansas tonight as well. And right now, Newport leading Mark Tree by the score of 14-6. They were at halftime in that game. Cross County leads Harrisburg 24-6 at halftime as well. Walnut Ridge 16, EPC 0. They're at the half in that game as well. And Corning leads 42-6 at the half in their game. That's a look at some scores from around the state and around Northeast Arkansas. We'll hit another 3-minute timeout, come back, and potentially get you set for the start of the second half between Nettleton and Vilonia. Right after this, you're listening to Nettleton Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Around here, there's two ways to get a car wash. There's Tommy's Express Car Wash, and then there's everyone else. Tommy's Express uses the newest, most innovative technology in the auto wash industry with an easy load conveyor belt system, plus free vacuum and mat washers. Download the Tommy's Express app and find out how easy life can be with the Tommy Club Unlimited membership. Tommy's Express Car Wash with 3 Jonesboro locations, Highland and Caraway, on Hilltop, and at 3528 Southern Creek Lane, just off Southwest Drive.
Evolve Bank & Trust offers a variety of residential and consumer loans specializing in unique products and services while providing individualized customer service designed to fit your needs. Whether you're buying your first home, a new car, or building your dream home, Evolve Bank & Trust has the personal loan products you need to realize your dreams today. Call Evolve Bank & Trust at 870-933-2480. Stop in to see them at 111 East Huntington Suite A or visit them online at getevolve.com. Evolve Bank & Trust, making banking personal again. Evolve Bank & Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
At Arkansas Children's, every medical breakthrough begins with imagination. Visit our hospitals and you'll see evidence of our biggest expansion of pediatric healthcare ever. Experts are coming from around the world to become a part of Arkansas Children's, to join us in imagining the next discoveries in cardiology or allergy care, to prevent asthma or stop cancer. From life-saving pediatric heart surgeries to the discoveries yet to come. Imagine what's next with Arkansas Children's.
Garner Family Pharmacy loves our local high schools. They're proud to support a healthier Jonesboro through their passionate, personalized pharmacy. Garner Family Pharmacy knows you've got a lot going on, and navigating your medications can be confusing. That's why they offer free delivery, multiple quick service drive-through lanes, and many other different ways to connect with their team to answer your questions and serve your healthcare needs. Visit Garner Family Pharmacy, 765 East Matthews in Jonesboro, on Facebook and Instagram, and at GarnerFamilyRx.com.
When disaster hits your home, fire, flood, or storm, who do you call first?
You call us. I'm Nate Easley with Cleanway Restoration. We've got 24/7 emergency response and a team ready to handle the damage fast.
And here's what makes Cleanway different. When the cleanup is done, they don't walk away.
We rebuild from new flooring and drywall to roofing and full restorations. We handle everything start to finish.
One call, one team. Cleanway Restoration and Construction.
Visit us at cleanwayrestoration.com or call 800-570-2320. We're here when you need us most.
It's a mix and match special now at all Northeast Arkansas Domino's Pizza locations. Choose any 2 for $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. How about a medium 2-topping pizza, oven-baked sandwich, pasta in a tin, loaded tots, Domino's stuffed cheesy bread, bread twists, marble brownies, and so much more. Switch it up for lunch or dinner for the whole gang. The mix and match special with any 2 for only $6.99 each for carryout or delivery. Only at your Northeast Arkansas area Domino's Pizza locations.
Continuing along with halftime coverage here from Nettleton and our Kavanaugh Auto Group halftime show. Check out Kavanaugh's entire selection of new and pre-owned inventory at KavanaughCars.com. Coming up after the game, we'll have our Army National Guard post-game show. We'll also name our JOSM player of the game. Going back over some of the halftime numbers, Nettleton with 11 rushes for 68 yards and a couple of touchdowns on the ground. Kalmari Harrell, 10 rushes, 82 yards and a touchdown. Javion Lyons through the air, 2 for 4, 39 yards, and an interception. Overall, 107 total yards of offense for Nettleton, but turnovers have been an issue. 2 turnovers by the offense, 1 by special teams, and also a block punt that set Vilonia up in the red zone. It ultimately led to a touchdown in the first half of the game. Nettleton led by James Jackson with 6 tackles. Jackson also with a tackle for loss. Nettleton defensively did have a fumble. The fumble was returned by Kyler Robertson in the first half. Robertson Took it all the way to the 19-yard line, which ultimately took it all the way to the 30-yard line, which ultimately helped Nettleton deliver on their first touchdown drive of the game. Nettleton did receive to start the game, so they'll kick it off to start the second half, and in need of a spark by the defense. Vilonia leads it 24-12. They did kick a field goal in the final few seconds of the first half. We'll see how this Nettleton defense opens up this second half of action. Josh Wright will kick it off. Wright, a 5'8" senior, handling all the kicking duties tonight for Nettleton. Seen the low line drive kickoffs from Wright tonight. There's another one here. Takes a bounce at the 30, at the 25. Trouble picking it up, and it looks like Vilonia was able to fall on top of the football. It kicked off the hands of two white jerseys, but ultimately falling on top of it was Robert Myers. And Myers fell on top of the football at around the 22-yard line, so it brings up 1st and 10 for the Vilonia offense. Cooper Hansen, the quarterback, and the running back Hunter Harwood have been big in the run game for Vilonia tonight. Haven't aired it out a ton, mostly been on the ground with those two. One receiver to either side. They'll send a man in motion from right to left. Give it on the handoff here. Not much doing on the first down run by Harwood. Some energy by that Nettleton defense to get the second half started. Man leading the crew of Raiders and made the tackle was Marshawn Smith. Smith getting the start in place tonight of DJ McHouston, who is expected back next week, but not able to go tonight for this Nettleton defense. Coach Hampton, in our pregame interview, did talk about the importance of McHouston and how much of a disruptor he has been to that Nettleton offense as they've gone throughout fall camp and team sessions. Give it on the handoff here. Run play up the middle, not going anywhere. In the backfield to make the stop for Nettleton is Caleb Archil, his 5th tackle of the game. Gain of only 1, and it's 3rd down and 8. 10:50 to go in the third quarter, 24-12. Vilonia in front. Raider defense has looked inspired to get this second half started. One receiver out to either side. On 3rd down, Vilonia looking to throw, going deep right sideline, and this is incomplete. A little bit short of the intended target there, and that was Brody Williams. Providing the coverage for the Nettleton defense was Jackson Carter. So Vilonia goes 3 and out on their opening drive. A drive that only surpassed 1 minute and 33 seconds. And Nettleton is about to get the football back, likely in good field position. Here's the punt. It will take a bounce at the 40, and then a Nettleton bounce back inside the 40-yard line. Took a bounce right around the 38 before bouncing 4 yards in Nettleton's favor to the 42-yard line. We'll see if the Raider offense has the same energy as that Nettleton defense did to get the second half started. Almari Harrell, a big game on the ground so far. He's rushed 10 times for 82 yards and a couple of touchdowns. He joins the quarterback, Javion Lyons, in the backfield here. Twin receivers outright on 1st down and 10. H-back lined up to the left. Vilonia with the four-man box up front defensively. Get on the handoff to Harrell, trying to break out of an ankle tackle. He does. Harrell around the 35, Harrell around the 40, 45, Harrell all the way to the 49-yard line. It looked doomed at the start, but Harrell able to get forward for a gain of around 6. Broke out of a couple of tackles. They mark him down at the 48-yard line officially. And it's 2nd down and 4 after the gain of 6 for Harrell. On the far right hash, twin receivers to the right here. Javion Lyons has Harrell to his left in the backfield. H-back lined up to the right off tackle. High snap. Lyons corrals it, gives it on the handoff to Harrell. Here he goes across the 50, across the 45. Harrell will be ran out of bounds, well past the line to gain at the 40-yard line. A 12-yard run for Harrell. 1st down, Nettleton. Clock stopped, 9:29 to go in the 3rd quarter. 24-12, Vilonia leads. Will remain stop as Harrell stepped out of bounds. Another handoff to Harrell. Another run to the right. Here he goes across the 35-30. Harrell breaks free inside the 5 into the end zone. Touchdown, Nettleton. A 40-yard rushing touchdown for Kalmari Harrell, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. Nobody was going to catch up to him, and he pulls the Raiders to within 24-18. What a start to the second half. The defense forces Vilonia into a 3-and-out. Kalmari Harrell answers with 3 straight runs of positive yards, capped off by a 40-yard touchdown run. Now, Wildcat formation as Nettleton will go for 2. Snap to Harrell. He runs right. Harrell is into the end zone, and the 2-point conversion is good. So with 9:20 to go in the 3rd quarter, our score is now Vilonia 24 and Nettleton 20. This is Nettleton Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
There's nothing like cheering for your team. You pack the stands, you wear the colors. At First Security, we get it, because we're cheering right there beside you. And with a mascot debit card, you can rep your school colors on game day and every day. It's just one more way we show our love for the communities we call home. Choose the power of personal with community banking from First Security. Bank better, member FDIC.
Welcome back inside to Raider Field from our Inigay Baptist broadcast position. Inigay Baptist is healthcare for the next century. Kalmari Harrell show has taken over at Nettleton tonight. Kickoff is away. Fielded by one of the upmen at the 35-yard line, running right across the 40. Tripped up, still on his feet across the 45. Down near the 50-yard line on the return. That's Jackson Ringgold. And the special teams tackle was made there by Tyler Holmes. So after that, Vilonia going to get pretty good field position here right at midfield. On the far left hash here, right at the 50-yard line. 24-20, Vilonia leads. Nettleton has struck first. Here in this second half. Quarterback Hanson as the running back Harwood a couple of steps off of him. Give it to Harwood. Harwood not going anywhere. First Raider to meet him was Caleb Archill. A gain of just 1 on the play. 6th tackle for the Nettleton linebacker. And it brings up 2nd down and 9. Ball at the 40-yard line on the Nettleton side of the 50. Twin receivers right of the H-back, just a step off the tackle to the right as well. Handoff, run play up the middle, and getting tripped up at about the 45 down to about the 44-yard line is Hunter Harwood. There to make the tackle for Nettleton, defensive back Keelan Hendricks. So third down upcoming, fifth tackle of the game for Hendricks, and it's third down and about 4. Ball spotted at the 44-yard line. Nearing the midway mark in between the hashes. Two receivers to the right. An H-back to the right. Nettleton has the outside linebackers walked up here on third down, anticipating potential run. Give it on the handoff here, up the middle, and looks like enough for the first down there for the running back, Hunter Harwood.
Across the 40-yard line.
Gets to the 40-yard line before he's brought down. James Millbrooks was the one that made the tackle. Millbrooks' first tackle of the game. First down and 10 for Vilonia. They lead it 24-20. 7:15 and counting to go here in the third quarter. Handoff, dive play up the middle again. Inside the 30, down to the 29-yard line goes Hunter Harwood.
Brought down at the 30-yard line.
Tyler Holmes was the one that made the tackle, his second of the game. A whole lot of dive plays with Hunter Harwood, and they've been successful for the most part when they've given it to him tonight. First and 10 Vilonia, the ball at the 30-yard line. Twin receivers out right for Hanson in this Vilonia offense. Hanson raises his knee, takes the snap, now fakes the handoff. Hanson tried to throw, ball comes out, and Nettleton falls on top of the football. Kylan Lee. Should be Marshawn Smith, the senior linebacker, able to come up with the football. The Raider defense gets their first turnover of the game. And they'll take over first and 10. First turnover of the second half for Vilonia. Second overall this Nettleton defense is forced. They'll have the football with 6:26 remaining in the third quarter, trailing it 24-20. Lyons and Harrell in the backfield. Harrell even with Lyons to his left. Give it on the handoff to Harrell. He looks to run right. Nothing doing there. A whole host of white jerseys there to meet Harrell in the backfield. First to make contact was Von Fronebarger. Harrell is going to lose a couple of yards on the play. And it brings up second down and around 12. Twin receivers out left. Lyons out of the shotgun. Clapped his hands. Now looks over to offensive coordinator Clint Wilson for instructions. On the handoff here to Harrell, looking to run right. Harrell doesn't have much of an opening along the sideline. He's shoved out of bounds by the linebacker David Smith. And gets forward for a gain of 2, but it's third down and 10. Now an empty backfield for Lyons. For the moment, Harrell split out in the slot on the left. 5 receivers, trips to the left, twins to the right. Lyons looking to throw, has an open receiver at the 50-yard line, caught there, spinning upfield down to the 47-yard line. It's Cortez McDay on the catch. Moves it to the 46-yard line. Gain of 21. Second explosive passing play for Nettleton, and it moves the chains for a first down. Four receivers, trips to the right. Play clock at 7. Lions looked over to the sideline for instructions related to the offensive line. Now the ball comes out as he tried to give it off to Kalmari Harrell. And diving on the turf for the loose football is Vilonia. It is recovered by Hunter Crow. Recover at the 47-yard line. And so a drive that looked promising comes to a close with a turnover. All at the 47 for Vilonia on the Nettleton side of the 50. Hanson back out there with Harwood in the backfield. Twin receivers to the left here on first down and 10. Hanson give it on the handoff to Harwood. He runs up the middle, gets forward for a few yards. And he's upended by Kyler Robertson, who made the tackle. It's forward to the 32-yard line. Robertson with his second tackle of the game. Goes as a gain of 5, and it's second down and 5. Clock rolling, 4:30 to go in the third quarter. Vilonia leads 24-20. Nettleton has scored the only points of the quarter off of a 40-yard Kalmari Harrell rushing touchdown. Second down and 5. Here's the handoff to Harwood. Harwood looking for an opening. Nothing doing for Harwood as he tried to cut it back to the right side. Kylan Hendricks was there to make the tackle for Nettleton. Officially gets a gain of 2, and it's third and about 3 coming up for Vilonia. Two deep safeties for the Nettleton defense. Everyone else walked up anticipating run on third down and 2. Twin receivers to the left. Hanson with Harwood, a couple of steps off him in the backfield. Give it to Harwood. Harwood runs forward, and see where Forward Progress gets him. Forward Progress looks like it's going to be right at the line to gain, but just short, so it's fourth down and inches to go. It was Caleb Gammons in on the tackle there. Here we go on fourth down and inches. Play clock is at 8. We'll see if Vilonia will take a timeout to talk things over. And they are going to indeed take a timeout. Fourth down and less than a yard to go for Vilonia with the ball at the 38-yard line. They lead it 24-20 with 2:47 to go in the third quarter. We're back after this. This is Nettleton Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
This is Keith Baird with the Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
2:47 remaining in the third quarter, 24-20. Vilonia leads with fourth down and inches here. They did let the play clock run all the way down to 1 before calling a timeout. So 2 remaining for Vilonia. And they are going to keep the offense on the field. Maybe a pivotal moment in the game. Fourth down and inches. Twin receivers left. Snap to Hanson, give it to Millbrooks, and able to break out of a tackle in the backfield. Get forward down to about the 35-yard line to move the chains for first down. Caleb Gammons met him in the backfield, but couldn't quite wrap him up. So now the ball is spotted inside the 35 and around the 34-yard line. First and 10 for Vilonia. Clock rolling, 2:25 to go in the third quarter. Twin receivers out to the right for the Eagles. Design quarterback run to the right side, has some blockers in front of him, and down to the 30-yard line goes the quarterback, Cooper Hanson. It's a fumble on the play, and Nettleton able to come out on top of the football. Hanson was over near the far sideline, got hit pretty good, and Nettleton able to come out with the football. Hanson lost it just before he went to the turf, and the Nettleton defense forces yet another turnover, their third of the game. Giving the offense the football back with 2:07 remaining in the third quarter. Ball at the 28-yard line on the far left hash. Twin receivers out to the right. Javion Lyons, Kalmari Harrell in the backfield. Solo receiver left. Handed off to Harrell. Harrell looking for a lane right side. Harrell gets inside the 30, still keeping the legs moving in the midst of a pile of white jerseys. Forward progress will get him to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 6 for Harrell on his 16th carry of the game. 2nd and 4 upcoming. Minute 40 with the clock rolling to go in the third quarter. 24-20, Vilonia leads. 3 receivers, Twins to the right. They'll send the man in motion. Give it on the handoff to Harrell. Breaks out of one tackle. Harrell tried to cut it back right at the 35. And that's about the only progress he'll get. They will give him the 36. So it's a gain of 2 for Harrell. There were 3 white jerseys in his face. And the first to make contact was the senior Von Fronebarger. 3rd and a little less than 3 for Nettleton as we dip under a minute to go in the third quarter. Twin receivers left. They'll send the H-back in motion from left to right. Cortez McCray. And with a handoff here to Harrell. Harrell across the 40. Harrell still going across the 45. Keeps the feet moving and gets tackled out of bounds. There will be a late hit out of bounds to add on to the run. Harrell got it to about the 47, then was knocked over as he was well onto the Nettleton sideline. So it's going to go as a gain of, well, it looks to be about 11 yards for Harrell. And then an additional penalty yardage will be added on with the late hit out of bounds.
Unsportsmanlike conduct, late hit out of bounds against Vilonia.
After they mark it off, the ball will be spotted at the 36-yard line. 1st and 10 for Nettleton. Trailing it by 4 in the closing seconds of the third quarter. 41 seconds remain. Now whistles blow. Nettleton sent a man in motion there. That was Paul Sisk, who was lined up in the slot on the right side. He was going right to left on the motion, and they're going to get the Raiders for a false start. So that'll back them up from the 37 to about the 42-yard line, between the 41 and 42. Twin receivers left, one on the right. Each back to the left here for the Nettleton offense. Lions with Harrell, a half step off him to his right in the backfield. 3-man defensive front for Vilonia. Lions looks to throw left side. The pass is too tall and will sail out of bounds. Was looking to go to Jordan Orr. He's already connected with twice tonight. 2 receptions for 39 yards, including a 35-yard reception earlier in the game for Orr, but sailed over his head into the Vilonia sideline. And it brings up 2nd down and 15. 4 receivers, trips to the left here on 2nd down. Snap to Lyons. Now Lyons will look to run out to the right side. Here he goes across the 40, 35, and will be run out of bounds right near the 30-yard line. They'll mark him out at the 31. It goes as a gain of 10 for Lyons and sets Nettleton up with a little bit more manageable 3rd down. 3rd down and 5. Clock does stop with Lyons going out of bounds. 31 seconds remains in the 3rd quarter. We'll go trips to the left. 4 receiver sets. Lyons hand off to Harrell. Harrell looks for a lane across the 30. Spins out of a would-be tackler. Harrell still on his feet inside the 20 all the way down to the 16-yard line. Gain of 15. 1st down Nettleton. It's been the Kalmari Harrell show, continuing to add on to what has already been a big night. Clock winds back up with 20 seconds remaining in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if Nettleton will try to get one more play off. 1st down and 10 from the far left hash. All spotted around the 17. 3 receivers, twins to the right. Give it on the handoff here. Not much doing on the run play. Dive play up the middle. And that was Paul Sisk on the run. And that sends us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Nettleton driving at the end of the 3rd quarter, at our score after 3. Vilonia 24 and Nettleton 20. This is Nettleton Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Bob Moore with Moore Air Conditioning. We've been keeping your family cool all summer and warm all winter for over 50 years. We're proud to announce that we now offer full plumbing services from leaky pipes to clogged drains. We've got you covered. Call 870-336-2023 or visit us at mooreac.com for all your HVAC and plumbing needs. You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
3 quarters in the books as we welcome you back inside to Raider Field here at Nettleton from our high troll broadcast position. It's been a good one in our season opener tonight between Nettleton and Vilonia. Vilonia led 14-0 after 1 quarter, 24-12 at the half. Nettleton scored the only touchdown in the 3rd quarter on the legs of Kalmari Harrell, who has been great for this Nettleton offense all night long. His first 2 carries of the game resulted in only a gain of 1. And in all but 1 other carry of the next 17, he's gone for positive yardage. Including 8 runs of 10 yards or longer. Out there right now with Javion Lyons in the backfield. Give it on the handoff to Harrell, and Vilonia was able to get there immediately. Gets back to the line of scrimmage, but nothing more for Kalmari Harrell. They do give him a gain of 2, so it's 3rd down and 8 coming up for Harrell. And there is a timeout for an injured Vilonia player on the field. Tend to him at the 15-yard line. 3rd and 8 will be interesting to see 4-down territory, given 4-point deficit, 11:41 remaining in the 4th. if they are not able to convert here on a 3rd down and 8. They are tending to an injured Vilonia player. Looks like cramps. Now he'll be helped up off the field. It was Hunter Crow, the sophomore. So 3rd down and 8 here for the Nettleton offense. Harrell with a gain of 2 on the 2nd down and 10 run to get the 4th quarter started. They'll have 4 receivers out there now. Trips to the right side of the field, the wide side. They'll roll the clock back as it sits at 11:35 and counting. Pressure coming, give it on the handoff here, running into the end zone, touchdown Nettleton. They sold the fake perfectly, and Nettleton goes in front with 11:29 to go. Here in the 4th quarter, it was Paul Sisk who got the carry. On 3rd and 8, Nettleton converts and scores 6, a 15-yard touchdown for Paul Sisk to make it 26-24. Josh Wright to attempt the PAT try. The kick is up, and there is a penalty marker. It looked like there was some contact on Wright as he was trying to get the kick away. But before that, there was an illegal shift going against Nettleton. So that'll back him up on the field goal try here. Now the senior Josh Wright will try from the 15-yard line. The snap back, the hold, the kick is up, and it is through. 11:29 to go in the 4th quarter. Our score is now Nettleton 27, Vilonia 24. For the first time tonight, the Raiders have the lead. You're listening to Nettleton Football on the EAB Sports Network.
Your vehicle is a personal and important investment. At Central Collision Center, we're more than collision repair. We do everything from minor paint touch-ups and windshield replacements to framework. We're committed to customer satisfaction and provide the highest quality of service. At Central Collision Center, we provide honest and expert auto care and offer a written lifetime warranty and on-site rental car arrangements. Stop by or give us a call today to schedule your free estimate. Central Collision Center. Professional, convenient, reliable. Behind Central Chevrolet on Stadium and online at centralcollisionctr.com.
11:29 to go here in the 4th quarter. Nettleton, for the first time tonight, has the lead over Vilonia, 27-24. On just the 2nd carry Paul Sisk has gotten in the game. He took it 15 yards. They sold the play fake perfectly. Pressure was coming on Javion Lyons. Meanwhile, they had handed it off to Paul Sisk, who went into the end zone untouched. Vilonia led 14-0 after the 1st quarter, 24-12 at the half, 24-20 after 3, and now Nettleton, for the first time tonight, has the lead. Onside kick there. Vilonia was able to fall on top of the football, but there is a penalty flag on the play. Let's see what the call is here. It's going against Nettleton. False start against the Raiders. Vilonia will accept and force Nettleton to back up 5 yards to the 35-yard line for the kickoff here. Kick is away, takes a bounce at about the 47, picked up at the 40, running left and running out of bounds on the kickoff return is Robert Myers. And now penalty flags come out after the play was over with. You may see an unsportsmanlike penalty being called here. It was right around the Vilonia sideline where the play ended. And it's going against Nettleton. So Vilonia is going to have pretty good starting field position here. They'll mark the ball all the way up at the 40-yard line. After the personal foul penalty on Nettleton.
Ball started on the Nettleton 40-yard line, 13-10,
Vilonia is still looking for their first score of the second half. They kicked a field goal in the final seconds of the second quarter, and they have not been able to get on the board since. First down and 10. Drop it back, looking to throw is Hansen. Pressure coming. Hansen escapes right. Hansen across the 40, and now Hansen will be tackled inside the 40 at about the 37-yard line. And on the tackle there for Nettleton was Tyler Cole. So it goes as a gain of 3, 2nd and 7 coming up. And now there's a Raider down on the turf. Well, that's 7 Washington, who is down on the turf. Saw a Vilonia player cramping earlier, and now appears a Nettleton player cramping at 7 Washington, who is quick to get up. Maybe not a cramp. He walks off holding his arm. So a momentary stoppage in action with 10:56 to go in the fourth quarter. Nettleton leads it 27-24, but Vilonia has the football, 2nd down and 7 from the 37-yard line. Twin receivers out to the left, and H-back to the left as well. Hansen and Harwood in the backfield. Hansen scrambles left, pressure coming. Hansen thought about throwing, now looks to run across the 35. Hansen will spin free of a couple of would-be tacklers and get out of bounds past the line to gain inside the 30-yard line. See where they mark it, right around the 27 or 28-yard line. I'll give him actually the 29, so he got it by a yard. 1st down and 10 for Vilonia. Twin receivers out right. A couple of H-backs lined up to the right as well for Vilonia. It's a 4-man defensive front here for Nettleton. It's going to be a 3-man defensive front here for Nettleton. 1st down and 10. Give it on the handoff. Not going anywhere. 2 black jerseys there to beat the running back Harwood as soon as he got the football. Leading the charge for the Nettleton defense, Daniel McCary, along with Kyler Robertson. Mark it as no gain on the play. And it brings up 2nd down and 10. Under 10 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. On 2nd down and 10, Vilonia looking to throw. Pressure coming. Throw it out right side. This is caught by Ringgold. Ringgold across the 20. Ringgold spins out of tacklers inside the 10. Ringgold is still going, and he wills his way into the end zone for a touchdown. At least 3 missed tackles on his pathway to the end zone. A 29-yard passing touchdown. And Vilonia able to answer a Nettleton score with their own to go up 30-27. 9:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Luke Robinson is on to attempt the PAT try. The snap back, the hold, the kick is up, and it is through. 9:45 to go in the fourth quarter. Our score, Vilonia 31, Nettleton 27. This is Nettleton Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Attention, members and guests.
It's time to get lost at Lost Pizza. Come in now and try their Beekeeper Pizza, drizzled with farm fresh honey, loaded with delicious cupping pepperonis and fresh basil. And make sure to come by during Lost Pizza's happy hour, 7 days a week, with half-price drinks and half-price appetizers from 2 to 6. Visit their Southwest Drive and Hilltop locations in Jonesboro. Order at lostpizza.com or download and order through the Lost Pizza app.
9:45 remaining in the fourth quarter. Vilonia leads it by the score of 31-27 after a passing touchdown. Back in fourth we go to start the fourth quarter. Raiders went in front with a score. Vilonia answers right back. Gets us to where we are at 31-27. Vilonia in front, 9:45 to go in the fourth. Kickoff is away. Going to be caught at about the 18-yard line. Running across the 30, down to about the 33-yard line. On the return for Nettleton is Kevin Sanders, one of the starting wideouts for Nettleton on the return. So Raiders will have good field position, 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. 3 receivers, Twins to the right here. Lions with Harrell to his right of the backfield. They'll send a man in motion. That's Jordan Orr, goes right to left. Give it on the handoff to Harrell. Harrell runs up across the 40, across the 50. There goes Harrell, and nobody is going to catch him. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Nettleton. Kalmari Harrell takes it in from 67 yards away to put the Raiders back in front, 33-31. 9:27 to go here in the fourth quarter. So it's Josh Wright to attempt the PAT try, to look to make this a 3-point game. The snap back, the hold, the kick is up, and it is no good. So the score remains with 9:27 to go in the fourth quarter. Nettleton 33, Vilonia 31. This is Nettleton Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Nettleton High School Athletics is brought to you by Gateway Tire and Service Center and Toyo Tires. Where there's always one thing you can count on, we go the distance for you. Before you hit the road for a trip across country or across town, drop by Gateway Tire and Service Center and check out the great deals on Toyo Tires. Whether it's tires or auto repair, you can always count on one thing. At Gateway Tire and Toyo Tires, we go the distance for you. At Gateway Tire in Jonesboro, we go the distance for you.
33-31, Nettleton in front over Vilonia. 67-yard rushing touchdown for Kalmari Harrell. His 4th rushing touchdown in the game. Once he got clear of midfield, nobody was going to catch up to him. And he gives Nettleton back the lead. 3 touchdowns have been scored here in this fourth quarter. And we still have 9 minutes and 27 seconds to go in the quarter. Kickoff is away from Josh Wright. Be caught at the 15-yard line, working left across the 30, 35, 40, 45, and finally being brought down inside the 45 around the 46 or 47-yard line is the return man Brody Williams. They officially mark it at the 48, so a little spin forward as he was falling down, got him an additional yard or so. And actually it is the 47-yard line where they spotted that. So 1st and 10 from the 47, 9:20 remaining in the fourth quarter. Now whistles blow, and I think we have a timeout called for here. It'll be Nettleton that calls for a timeout. So now both teams with 2 timeouts remaining here with 9:20 to go in the fourth quarter. Quite the second half for Kalmari Harrell. Harrell in the second half alone has already gone over 100 yards rushing. Harrell at around 150 yards rushing just in the second half alone, in large part to that 67-yard rushing touchdown. Had 11 rushes for 68 yards and a couple of scores in the first half, and now 5 total touchdown runs, with 3 that have come in the second half. It's turned into an exciting fourth quarter. Nettleton leads 33-31. Coming out of their own called timeout, it's first down and 10 for Vilonia. One receiver to either side. Hansen makes the handoff to Harwood, keeps it himself. He'll get past midfield down to about the 49-yard line on the quarterback keeper. I think it was Kyler Robinson that made the tackle. Kyler Robertson should say. His third of the game. Gain of 4, and it's second down and 6. Twin receivers out to the right. 3-man defensive line. Outside backer on the right side walked up. 2 high safeties for the Nettleton defense here. On second down, give it on the handoff, running up the middle. First down and then some into the inside the 40, down to the 39-yard line is the running back Hunter Harwood. And once again, in on the stop was Kyler Robertson, his 4th tackle of the game. Clock rolls, 8:25 to go in the fourth quarter. Two-point Nettleton lead at 33-31. Twin receivers, H-back to the right here. Hansen and Harwood in the backfield. Snap to Hansen, give it on the late handoff to Harwood. Harwood runs right. Harwood gets lit up in the backfield. The first to make contact was Kylan Hendricks. Desmond Copeland finished him off. It's a loss on the play. Back to the 42-yard line. Second tackle of the game for Copeland, but it was Hendricks that got to him first and delivered a big hit. Second down and 13 here for Vilonia. Twin receivers out left. Hansen now has Harwood to his left in the backfield. Hansen on a 3-step drop. Looking to throw. Hansen going deep down the middle of the field. This ball is broken up. Good job in coverage. Desmond Copeland and Christian McDaniel in coverage. And it brings up third down and 13. Clock stopped with 7:03 to go.
Third down and 13.
For Vilonia. See if the Nettleton defense hit one more big play here on 3rd and long. Motion the running back Harwood out of the backfield to line up as a receiver. Looking to throw is Hansen. Now Hansen runs left. Hansen cuts back right. Hansen gets to the 35, keeps the pile moving inside the 30, and he's going to move the chains for a first down. Well, it looked like Hansen was about to be wrapped up at about the 35, but gained an additional 7 yards or so to move the chains for a first down. Tyler Holmes made the tackle and comes off the field a little bit shaken up. The whistles blow and the clock stops with 6:49 to go in the fourth quarter. They were allowing Nettleton time to sub off some players here. And now we get the signal to roll the clock. First down and 10 for Vilonia. And on the handoff here, ball falls on the ground, but Vilonia able to recover it. Hansen, as he was trying to hand it off to Harwood, had it bobble around, and it looked like it was Hansen that was able to fall on top of the football, but it's going to be a loss of a few on the play. A loss of a couple, and 2nd and 12 is coming up. Nettleton leads 33-31, 6:20 and counting to go in the fourth quarter. Amari Harrell with a 67-yard rushing touchdown to put the Raiders up by 2. Defense looking to come up with a big stop here. 2nd down and 12 with the ball on the Nettleton 29. Design quarterback run, runs right, and this time Nettleton will bring down Hansen after a minimal gain on the play. Gain of a couple. And he was brought down by Keelan Hendricks. Hendricks with his 7th tackle of the game. So they get it back to the original line of scrimmage. 3rd down and 10. Vilonia did try a field goal at the end of the half, but I think it would be well too far for that here. Maybe 4 down territory. And now a timeout is going to be called for by head coach Kyle Russell over on that Vilonia sideline. 6:19 remains in the fourth quarter. Our score is Nettleton 33 and Vilonia 31. This is Nettleton Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Have you ever heard the saying, 2 wrongs don't make a right? Well, when it comes to your internet service, 1 wrong is already too many. Wrong price, wrong speeds, wrong company. Come on, you deserve better. With Empower Broadband, you get local, affordable, and fast internet that never lets you down. Visit us at empowerbroadband.com or call 870-336-0999 to right the wrongs by choosing your favorite local internet company. Empower, delivered by Craighead Electric.
$6:19 to go in the fourth quarter as we welcome you back inside to our NEA Baptist broadcast position here at Raider Fields. Unofficially, Kalmari Harrell has gone over the 200-yard mark, 228 yards unofficially on the ground for Harrell tonight, along with 5 rushing touchdowns. 3rd down and 10 as Vilonia will have it on a design quarterback run, getting the first down and then some. 10-5 into the end zone for the touchdown is Cooper Hansen, a 27-yard rushing touchdown for the quarterback Hansen. And Vilonia regains the lead. Back and forth we go in the fourth quarter. Nettleton scored first. Vilonia answered. Nettleton scored again. Vilonia answers again. 37-33. And Vilonia is going to keep the offense on the field here and go for 2. So the touchdown is good. There was a penalty marker on the field. The touchdown is going to stand, but there was an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty on Vilonia there, or on Nettleton. So an unsportsmanlike conduct on Nettleton after the play was over. Vilonia is going to go for 2. They're going to try and make this a 6-point game. Even on the handoff, running up the middle and getting in on the dive play is Hunter Harwood. So the conversion is good. And with 6:10 to go in the fourth quarter, our score is now Vilonia 39 and Nettleton 33. This is Nettleton Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
There's a big difference between a bank with branches in Arkansas and a bank that's owned in Arkansas. At Farmers and Merchants Bank, banking is personal. Local decisions are made by people who live and work right here in Northeast Arkansas. We're committed to the people, businesses, and future of the communities that we call home. Keep your money local and help Jonesboro grow. Call Randy Beers or me, Kim Hauge, today. Farmers and Merchants Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
5:10 remaining here in the fourth quarter. 39-33, Vilonia leads after a rushing touchdown for Cooper Hansen. And then on the two-point conversion try, Hunter Harwood on the dive play, able to run it in for the score to give Vilonia a 6-point advantage now at 39-33. Nettleton has been able to garner a couple of touchdowns here in this fourth quarter. See if they can answer back, trailing it by 6. Kickoff is away. It is caught at the 15-yard line. Ready for it across the 20, 25, 30. Inside the 35, down to about the 38-yard line. On the kickoff return there for Paul Sisk, who has been big in the special teams game. Also delivered on a touchdown run earlier in this quarter from 15 yards out, and now sets Nettleton up in good field position. 5:05 remaining in the fourth quarter. Ball spotted at the 38-yard line on the far right hash here for the Nettleton offense. JV on Lions has Kalmari Harrell, who is already over 200 rushing yards, right around 228 yards on the ground tonight. Has him to his right in the backfield. Give it to Harrell. Harrell looking for a lane. Harrell does good just to get forward for a few yards. He had defenders in his face as soon as he got the football there. Cut it back right and was able to get forward for a gain of about 4. So 2nd and 6 coming up. 22nd rush of the night for Harrell. Clock rolling, 4:35 to go. And just one timeout remaining for Nettleton. Lions fakes the handoff, tried to throw the screen left side. It was bobbled and dropped by Paul Sisk, who had a lot of green turf in front of him. But dropped it at around the 40. So the clock stops. 4:25 to go in the fourth quarter. It's 3rd down and 6. And given that Nettleton just has the one timeout at their disposal, likely 4-down territory for Nettleton nearing the 4-minute mark of the fourth. And now a timeout will be called for, and it will be Nettleton that calls their final timeouts of this second half to talk things over ahead of this 3rd down and 6 play. We will step aside 30 seconds with them. Our score, Vilonia 39 and Nettleton 33. This is Nettleton Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
No two jobs look the same around here. And the truck you drive shouldn't either. Right now at Glen St. Ford, we've got more new and used trucks and SUVs than we've ever had before. Different trims, different looks. Built for whatever your job calls for. Whether it's farming, construction, or taking your kids to school. Come see us at Glen St. Ford and let us help you find the right vehicle at the right price.
Glen St., God bless our troops.
4:25 remaining here in the fourth quarter as we welcome you back inside to our NEA Baptist broadcast position. 3rd down and 6 coming up for the Nettleton offense. Empty backfield for Javion Lyons. Trips left, twins right. Lyons drops to throw. Lyons over the middle, and it is incomplete. Off the hands, it looked like, of Jordan Orr. And then Paul Sisk tried to make the grab. Sisk got hit pretty hard at around the 43-yard line. He is still down on the turf. They'll go out to tend to Paul Sisk at around the 43. Now, no timeouts remaining for Nettleton. They trail it by 6. We'll see on their own side of the 50 if they elect to go for it on 4th down. Injury gives both teams a chance to go back to their respective sidelines ahead of a big play in this game coming up, if Nettleton elects to go for it. They're still tending to Sisk down at about the 43-yard line. There's trainers from both Nettleton and Vilonia tending to him. Sisk had a big kickoff return earlier in this fourth quarter. Also a 15-yard rushing touchdown. Still 10 to him with 4:21 remaining in the fourth quarter. Now the Nettleton offense has gone back to the field. They're down on the knee, and head coach Stephen Hampton will walk out to talk to Paul Sisk here. Hampton in his 13th year as the head coach at Nettleton. Winning record in 9 of those 13 seasons. He's lifted Raiders to a couple of conference titles in his tenure. A couple of wins away from making it 50 career wins at Raider Field, as a mark of 48-22 in home games in his time here at Nettleton. As they continue to tend to the injured Paul Sisk, and now Sisk was able to rise momentarily and now will be helped off of the field. Gets a nice round of applause from both fan bases here. And Sisk able to walk under his own power, but still in some obvious pain, and that will have to be helped a little bit walking off of the field here as the round of applause continues. Now it's decision time for Nettleton, and the decision is to go for it on 4th down and 6. Trailing at 39-33. No timeouts remaining. 4:21 to go here in the fourth quarter. It's an empty backfield for Javion Lyons. Trips left, twins right, 5 receivers on the field. On 4th down and 6, here's the snap to Lyons. Lyons looks to throw right side, diving catch is made. Inside the 50 at the 48-yard line, it's Jordan Orr that makes the grab. It's a gain of 10, and it keeps the drive alive. 3rd catch of the game for Orr. 3 catches, 49 yards, and the most pivotal catch of the game for him coming right there. Fresh set of chains, 1st down and 10. Lions hand off to Kalmari Harrell, looks to run right, tries to break out of a couple of tackles. Harrell still on his feet. Harrell is going to be brought down for a loss. He broke out of 2 tackles on the right side of the hashes at the 50-yard line, tried to cut it back left, and wound up losing a yard on the play. Forward progress didn't make it to where he only lost a yard. And now it's 2nd down and 11. Clock rolling, 3:25 to go here in the fourth quarter. 4 receivers, trips right. Harrell split out as well to the right side as the throw left is going to go out of bounds. Lions looked like he was looking for Orr, but overthrew him out of bounds. So the clock stops with 3:11 to go here in the fourth quarter. Now another 3rd down for Nettleton. 3rd down and 11 here for the Raiders. Harrell will rejoin Javion Lyons in the backfield. Now will split out as a receiver right side. Trips right, twins left. Lyons drops to throw. Lyons steps up in the pocket. Lyons looking deep. This ball is deflected and falls incomplete. Or was double covered. And it was batted away by the safety Parker Hickman. Also in on the scene was Riley McCann. The clock is stopped. 3:05 to go here in the fourth quarter. 4th and 11. Coming up for the Nettleton offense. Do not have a timeout remaining. It'll be under 3 minutes when this play is over with. Twins to either side. Lyons, a deep drop. Lyons looks to throw downfield. And there's a penalty marker on the field. Also, looked like there was a whole lot of interference on the throw downfield. That was intended for Jordan Orr. There wasn't a penalty marker down there, and Nettleton head coach Stephen Hampton is questioning why there was not a penalty marker. Orr was knocked to the turf before the ball got there. And there was no penalty on what looked to be a pass interference. The penalty was for holding on Nettleton. So Vilonia obviously declines that penalty to get the football back. But there's a lot of questions as to why a pass interference wasn't called. If that would have been the case, those penalties would have offset. They would have done the 4th down play over again. As it stands now, Vilonia with the football. And 3:05 to go in the ball game. Quarterback Hansen. Give it on the handoff to Harwood here. Harwood runs up the middle, gets down inside the 45 to about the 43-yard line. And gets brought down there by Colin Macklin, the sophomore defensive lineman. Gain of 6. Second down and 4 upcoming. Vilonia in no hurry. They're going to let the play clock run down as far as it will go. Currently at 12, and the game clock at 2 minutes and 30 seconds. One receiver to either side. And on the handoff here, running up the middle and near the first down marker is Hunter Harwood.
3rd and 1.
3rd and 1, and now an injured Raider on the field. So he did not get the first down. Now there's a Nettleton player that is shaken up right around the 40-yard line that they'll go and tend to. Who was in on the play. Looks like that's the linebacker, Caleb Archild. Helped make his 7th tackle of the game. So the clock is stopped with 2 minutes and 4 seconds remaining. Will be helped up off the field. This is indeed Caleb Archild, who was the injured Raider there. So it'll be 3rd down and 1 coming up for the Vilonia offense. And first down here would just about end it. A big 3rd down and 1 coming up for this Nettleton defense. One receiver to either side for Vilonia. They'll roll the clock. The play clock is at 30 seconds as we now dip under 2 minutes to go. I think Vilonia will not snap the football until That play clock gets down a little bit closer to 5 or beyond. Cooper Hansen has Hunter Harwood behind him in the backfield ahead of this 3rd down and 1 play. Give it on the handoff to Harwood. Harwood has enough to move the chains for a 1st down. Minute 32 remaining. No timeouts left for Nettleton.
At the Raider 38-yard line.
And the ball is spotted at the 38-yard line. Clock rolls, 90 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter. Play clock is down to 10 as Vilonia gets up to the football. Handed off, running up the middle. Not much doing on the run play. And Nettleton does not have the ability to stop the clock the remainder of the game. And Marshawn Smith in on the tackle. Timeout is called for. With 57 seconds to go. The scoreboard did have 0 timeouts left listed. And it appeared Nettleton did have 1 timeout remaining. So they used their final timeout of the game here. And we'll talk things over with 57 seconds to go. Again, coming up, we'll have the Army National Guard postgame show. We'll name our JOSM Player of the Game. Coming up, postgame coverage. Second down and 8 coming up for Vilonia here. Hansen takes the snap, will drop to a knee. We'll have to do that one more time. There's about a 12-second difference. Game clock and play clock. So we'll take a knee on 3rd down, and that will be that. Snap back to Hansen, takes a knee with 30 seconds remaining, and that is the ball game. Vilonia wins it tonight by the final score of 39-33. We'll have the Army National Guard postgame show coming your way after this 3-minute timeout. This is Nettleton Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Bob Moore with Moore Air Conditioning. We've been keeping your family cool all summer and warm all winter for over 50 years. We're proud to announce that we now offer full plumbing services from leaky pipes to clogged drains. We've got you covered. Call 870-336-2023 or visit us at mooreac.com for all your HVAC and plumbing needs. You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
You deserve more. Don't settle for less.
This is Keith Baird with the Baird Auto Group. There's nothing that brings our communities together like high school sports. No matter what the scoreboard says, it's a winning feeling just to be a part of it. At Baird, we want you to have the feeling anytime you come into one of our dealerships. Good credit, bad credit, no problem. Don't buy anywhere else until you shop at Baird location near you. Don't get a bad deal, get a Baird deal. Because why pay more?
Saving service, great selection too. Baird does it all for you.
There's nothing like cheering for your team. You pack the stands, you wear the colors. At First Security, we get it, because we're cheering right there beside you. And with a mascot debit card, you can rep your school colors on game day and every day. It's just one more way we show our love for the communities we call home. Choose the power of personal with community banking from First Security. Bank better, member FDIC.
Attention, members and guests.
Calling all Red Wolves fans, the Social in Greensboro Village is your official A-State game day destination. Pre-game with cold drinks and killer eats. Catch every away game at their watch parties. And after home games, the party's just getting started with live music and late night fun. Game day specials, great eats, and family fun. Always social, always game day ready. Follow the Social on Facebook and Instagram and make your next Red Wolves Saturday legendary.
Your hometown go-to shop for outdoor equipment and service is Allied Small Engines. Allied is your local dealer for the best brands on the market, including Exmark, Stihl, Echo, Shindiwa, and Billy Goat. Find everything you need to dominate your yard when you visit Allied Small Engines. And when you need maintenance, Allied is there to make sure your equipment keeps running as hard as you do. Find Allied Small Engines on Facebook and go see them just off Stadium Boulevard at 3022 Peabody Drive in Jonesboro.
Hello, I'm estate planning and elder law attorney Chad Oldham. More and more often today, I hear clients tell me that the only thing golden about the golden years is that it takes all the gold to grow old. Don't be a victim of rising healthcare and nursing home costs. Be prepared. Have a plan. Contact us today to find out how we help our clients protect and preserve assets for family and future generations. The Oldham Law Firm, 603 Southwest Drive in Jonesboro, or visit us on the web at oldhamlawfirm.com.
Getting things started with the Army National Guard postgame show. Serve your country close to home with part-time service and full-time benefits. Visit NationalGuard.com to find out more. Nettleton falls tonight in the season opener to Vilonia. Raiders took the lead in the fourth quarter. Vilonia was able to answer back and get the ultimate deciding touchdown with about 6 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, and they win it tonight to start the season 1-0. We'll take another 3-minute timeout. When we come back, we'll have some post-game numbers, and we'll also name our JOSM player of the game. That's all coming your way next. After this is Nettleton Raider football on the EAB Sports Network.
It's time to save hundreds at Tucker's Appliance in Jonesboro.
Wendy, what are you doing with our sales tags?
Mark, I'm just letting everyone know the best deals are at Tucker's, like laundry sets with a $150 Tucker rebate.
We also have laundry sets with $300 Tucker rebate.
Well, how about refrigerators with $400 Tucker rebates?
Whoa, you're putting tags on everything.
That's because everything's on sale at Tucker's.
Give me those tags.
Hey, I was just getting started. Shop Tucker's Appliance today
and save.
Tucker's Appliance.
Football season means road trips to all the big games. Make sure you get there with a high-quality car, truck, van, or SUV from Nebo Auto Center. Nebo is your trusted new car alternative that will help you find the perfect vehicle to fit your budget. And everything on the lot is Carfax certified. So before you go see your favorite team, come see what Nebo can do for you. Visit NeboAuto.com and go see them at Nebo Auto Center, 3910 Stadium Boulevard. We go Nebo.
Demo's Smokehouse Barbecue is still winning awards and still going strong. Over 20 years of local ownership. The reason? Their process for producing the best barbecue in the area, cooked low and slow. The same process is ensured it's done right and still making my mouth water. Take-home packs, sandwiches, ribs, desserts, beans, beans! And the big chops on the weekend. Everything cooked to perfection, even the desserts. Demo's Barbecue, across from Jonesboro High, smoking it right for over 20 years.
Pack it, ship it, crate it, freight it. You can do it all at Pack Mail in Jonesboro. Tim and the amazing crew at Pack Mail take pride in working with hundreds of great local businesses and are there to serve you for all your personal printing and shipping needs. They do it right and they make it easy. And when it comes to printing, they'll help you with everything from business cards, banners, brochures, direct mailings, and more. Quality staff, quality products, quality results at Pack Mail. Find them on Facebook and go see them on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro.
Success looks different for everyone. For some, it's growing investments. For others, it's planning ahead, managing assets, or building long-term financial confidence. At First Community Bank, our trust and wealth management team is here for you with personalized strategies and local professionals committed to helping you make informed financial decisions. With a guidance tailored to your goals, we're proud to serve individuals, families, and businesses across the communities we call home. Talk with the trust and wealth management team at First Community Bank today today. First Community Bank, where community comes first.
The home of the best new and used sports equipment in Northeast Arkansas is Play It Again Sports. If you've got quality gear you're no longer using, just bring it in. Play It Again will pay you money. Want to test out a bat before you buy? Play It Again's rental program lets you test it out. And if you decide to buy, a big chunk of that rental fee goes towards your purchase. Visit Play It Again Jonesboro on Facebook for the latest deals. And come by 2006 South Caraway. Play It Again Sports, where everybody plays.
Continuing along with our post-game coverage brought to you by Army National Guard. Serve your country close to home with part-time service and full-time benefits. Visit nationalguard.com to find out more. Taking a look at some of the numbers tonight for Nettleton. 301 yards of total offense, 231 of that came on the ground, 70 through the air. All in all, 6 rushing touchdowns for Nettleton tonight. Kalmari Harrell with the big night on the ground, rushed for unofficially 231 yards tonight, had touchdown runs of 5-19, 40 yards, and also had the big 67-yard touchdown run that gave Nettleton the lead for the first time in the game in the fourth quarter. Paul Sisk also with a 15-yard rushing touchdown tonight. Harrell leading the way for Nettleton, 231 rushing yards. Sisk with 17, and then Javion Lyons had 1 rush of 10 yards, but was sacked for a 14-yard loss one time. Meanwhile, Javion Lyons through the air was able to go 4 for 8 tonight for 70 yards. His top target was Jordan Orr, who had 49 receiving yards in the game. Also, 1 catch for 21 yards for Charles McDay tonight for the Nettleton offense. Nettleton was led in tackles tonight by the linebacker, Caleb Hartschild, who had 7 tackles in the game. Also, 6 tackles tonight for James Jackson. Jackson also had a sack. Nettleton was able to force a couple of turnovers defensively tonight, a couple of fumble recoveries. 1 fumble recovery in the game came from Marshawn Smith, and then the other fumble recovery in the contest came from Kyler Robertson for the Nettleton Raiders. And also Hendricks with 7 tackles in the game for Nettleton. 3 different Raiders finishing with 7 tackles, including Clayton Hendricks, who had 3 different Raiders finishing with over 5 tackles, including Clayton Hendricks, who had 7 tackles to help lead the way for the Nettleton defense tonight. Again, Nettleton falls by the score of 39-33 to Vilonia. They'll be in action next week, taking on Gosnell, and then we'll wrap up non-conference play on the road at Blytheville. Also on the road next week to take on the Gosnell Pirates, but they fall with a final score of 39-33 tonight against Vilonia. One final thing to do before we get out of here tonight is to name our player of the game, brought to you by Jones Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, getting you back in the game for more than 40 years. And we'll give that to Kalmari Harrell. Rushed 23 times for 231 yards, added 4 scores, including a big 67-yard rushing touchdown that gave Nettleton the lead in the fourth quarter. But Vilonia holds on to win by the final score of 39-33 tonight over Nettleton in the home opener. Appreciate Stephen Hampton for joining us in the pregame. He is down on the field doing an interview right now, so don't anticipate we will catch up with him in the postgame, but appreciate him for joining us in the pregame. Also appreciate Nettleton Athletics Director Tommy Raffo for joining us at halftime as well, and on the broadcast tonight. For everyone that's been a part of our broadcast, I'm Cade Carlton saying so long, and we'll talk to you again next Friday night for non-conference game number 2.
You've been listening to Nettleton Raider football on Nettleton Raider Athletics and 101.3 Bob FM. Presented by NEA Baptist, the Army National Guard, Kavanaugh Auto Group, Jonesboro Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, and First